What's up, family? Grand Rising. How everyone doing on this beautiful awakening? It's your boy Huey P, aka Get the Big checking in with y'all on this beautiful awakening on this Grand Rising. How everyone doing? Just wanted to do a little wake and bake with y'all. You know, nothing in particular. You already know we do open panels, open topics over here. What's up, LaRae? What's up with you, Rachel? How you doing, Miss Rachel? What up, everyone? How y'all doing? Just gonna wait on a couple people come on in before I get into anything in particular. So before I do any of that, y'all know how I do. I like to come in with one of my own tracks. We like to play our own music around here and elevate our frequency to a collective conscious. All right, so we're gonna let y'all tune in on this song, "Help Me Out" by Huey P, aka Get the Big Unk. All right, I just need a little helping out. All right, if you're willing to help me out and you're down with the HOTC and you know that you are the house of true consciousness, that the temple starts with you, you already know what to do, man. Vibe with your boy. Holla.
This is high frequency vibrating, space age meditation, and channel thoughts of the ancient. We travel like the day come through the night, and shiny arms grip on my palms. I'm so explosive, culture shot, so much devoted. So seek to see the light, but the most can't even focus on the vision of their own, cause they possess their deceptions, respected perceptions, deceitful deception, conflicted convictions from convicts, and the whole damn contra was the contradict, and the whole entire world is on their conscious tip. I tell them everything is all that my conscious is. If you stand at the dumb with, you don't know the leg. Looking in the mirror, see if you can reach the edge. Pistol in my mouth, but I don't want to push the pen. Contemplating suicide, or do I want to live again? Life like heaven, it's life like heaven. Inhale and exhale like breath. Everything blinking up and out. You can be gone. Passing through the immortal waters, channel that energy, light. Life is but a distant memory, reflecting our inner energies. Cause I remember when it was to be. Before the letter E, a double A, I was the one and the third. And see, before I even saw the birds, we even had the birds. I was fly and I flew beyond the birds. And I've been dropping shit way before you fucking heard. And I do it on the streets, from the sky, on the curb. Yeah, this is food for thought, so you can come and get served. Boy, I do as I will every day, that means a curse. It's my own water birth, that's my birth. I emerge out my old earth to walk upon a turf going earth. And every penny earned ain't worth the soul. Just to obtain diamond goodies and gold. So price of one life nowadays is cheap. Most people throw in the towel and accept defeat. Life like death, it's life like death. The inhale and exhale like a breath. Everything is leaking up the night. Poof, you can be gone. Pass out like the immortal waters. Channel that energy, light. Oh shit, I hear they still trying to take me out. I told these people that they need to find another route. Cause my mouth got a mind of its fucking own. And my thoughts must have been somewhere cloned. So who you may concerned, I am somewhere zone. Sitting on cloud nine, that's higher than the drone. Telepathically talking sales through the phone. The hood and street lingo sound like Morse code. With this day and age, the lies is getting old. The truth will reveal unto all of those. The light's so bright, can I see the glow, cause I'm the soul controller and I shine like gold. And the words so vivid, they don't need a fold. So I encrypted the crypto, something old and new. As I travel through the dark, the light will shine through. And I'm allergic to bullshit, it smells like peace. So I passed on the past, the sermon from the pew. As the truth get revealed through a chosen few. The dark and the light is our only hue. Ain't no black and no white, that's a message for the Huey.
Yeah. What up, people? What up? Y'all come on. Wake on up, y'all. Wake on up. Got one more jam before we move on. Jam if I do and I jam if I don't.
I be damn if I do, I be damn if I don't. I be damn if I fucking don't. I be damn if I do, I be damn if I don't.
CK, Lizzie.
I'ma do what I want. It's a purge. I'ma do what I will. I'ma do what I want. I be damn if I do, I be damn if I don't. I be damn if I fucking don't. I be damn if I do, I be damn if I don't. Do what I will. I'ma do what I want. It's a purge. I'ma do what I will. I'ma do what I want. Fire, man, down on my roster, man. You top shot of them, down you a master, man. I got original copper, man. Get big, up on the motherland. That's my mama, man. I shine like the sun, I'm the sun, the man. The rain, fire, pine, hill, how does this decide? Everyone think keep low. When the hell and no one saying I'm out of my mind, I cannot find my own thoughts. Shit, welcome to the town. Thoughts is not fucking home. My body is a vessel. I feel like a fucking clone. 5, 3 foot, some college evil, we all achieve for seeds of the new regime. Filthy rich, righteous teachers. No thanks to those who couldn't reach each one through all the preacher and the teacher and got slaughtered in the street. Turtle in the hell race. I beat them at a snail pace. A sweet taste of victory. I left him with a stale face. The boy said him the murderer. I just got him another case. Cool case, cold body. Left him with a dead face. If I do, I be damn if I don't. I be damn if I fucking don't. I be damn if I do, I be damn if I don't. I be damn if I fucking don't. I'ma do what I will, I'ma do what I want. It's a purge. I'ma do what I will, I'ma do what I want. Damn if I do, I be damn if I don't. I be damn if I fucking don't. I be damn if I do, I be damn if I don't.
You know it.
Do what I will, I'ma do what I want.
What was that?
I'ma do what I want.
We are under attack, so I'ma fight fire with fire. I'ma fight fire with fire. King of all kings, so I'm a messiah. All saying not knowing man higher. Like wash brain got thrown in the dryer. Grandma don't cook in the kitchen. We don't win vegan now. No more pork, beef or chicken. Got a pistol for fight for spice cause it's hot. No mail, no heat, no family business. They gon' ride and tear down the prison. I'ma look at myself. I don't deceive. I'm a Tommy Bar. Study like I read the Bible, Torah and Quran. See staff of law, I am a master of law. The right to bet on, slow sleep, fire on my palms. Wick lit, not the floor like a bomb. Big dick, I will make it go come. Punch drunk from sipping on wrong. Pop trunk, go pop. I'm not a chump, I'm get eat the big. You big I'ma do what I will, I'ma do what I want. Do what I want. Do what I will, I'ma do what I want. It's a purge, I'ma do what I will, I'ma do what I want. Fire, big.
Turn the fuck up.
Turn the fuck up.
Big ups.
Big ups to the God minds out.
What's up with me, man? What my family doing, bro?
Oh man, just waking and baking. You already know, bro. We're trying to get this elevation so we can go on up. We're gonna go on up.
Off the top.
Off the top. Shout out to BK. What's up to the God, man? My cousin, man. Spirit light body in the building. Knowledge uprising.
Hey, what's up?
What it do, man?
What's up, fellas, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes. Sound like you out and about at the spot.
Yeah, man. But you know, I'ma stay tuned.
All the time. Yes. Sound like you out you out on the about
shit. Just trying to run it, you know, or doing that.
Right. Yes, sir, man.
You already know I start to shine off. You hear me with a couple of them tracks, man.
Right. That's
straight from the peak. Do what I want. Hey, everybody, like, you hear me? Hey, you live the shit out that motherfucker, boy. Give you chill bumps. You feel me?
Appreciate that, folks.
You know, the little short time where I come out in the public and shit, people be seeing me like, what is he listening to? Like, you know what I mean? That's something you don't know nothing about. You know what I mean?
Right. You got to get in tune with that, Jack, man.
Yeah, man.
Damn if we do anything, and damn if we don't. I'm talking about anything. Anything around the board, bro. Damn if we go to work, damn if we do. Damn if we don't. Wake up, man. I mean, just like, what the fuck ever we do, trying to give good advice. Help somebody out, man. Be like, God damn, I tried to help your ass, you didn't even want it. Or I couldn't help you, and then you mad because I didn't. I couldn't. Like, man, you can't win.
Yeah.
That's a can't win for losing aspect, man. You just can't win for losing.
So like when you wake up to the whole thing, shit, winning is losing, huh?
Facts.
It's like that other team who tried to so to speak beat you. They made themselves a loser, but in the process, you make winners.
Right. Because a great winner got to know how to lose, man. You don't know how to lose.
Yeah.
I mean, win with honor, bro. That's the same thing where they say, well, you can never be successful if you never fail.
Facts. Shit, I ain't falling down without getting up.
Right.
You hear me?
Who already up. When they fail, they ain't know nothing about getting back up because they was never down there before. So they're like, what is this? This is new terrain to me. And sort of like us when we trying to come up, shit, to be like, shit, we don't never want to lose that shit when you get up because you've been down for so long. You like, man, I'm enjoying this shit up. I think that it might be a reverse psychology too. When this is why you get all of the uppity kids, or I say the kids with the silver spoon who want to come hang with the hoodlums, who want to come out in the hood and they got everything. You like, why the fuck you coming down here with us, boy? We want to come to your house. You got the goddamn pool. You got a goddamn a whole fenced in backyard. Boy, you got your own land. You want to come down here to projects with us? Like, boy, you got your own goddamn, you got dirt bikes and everything, boy. We steal bikes and put bikes together. You driving a car.
Right.
You're like, bro, you coming to school in the 9th grade with your own wheel, bro, but you want to get on a yellow bus with us?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. I was just making sure I step back in this fortress of, this dead, leaded ceilings. That's hard to get. But yeah, that's real, man, what you just spoke. Straight like that.
Yeah, man. I know a couple of them personally, boy, like right here. I probably know a couple of them too, like in the industry and shit that I grew up around that had the silver spoon, but just wanted to hang out with us. You know what I'm saying?
With the real, yeah. With the natural, like, those ain't getting really shaped and molded by the next programming.
Right.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's like sort of speak, the real ones, man. I see why like when we hooked up with our family on the when the I don't even want to say weekend, but just to,
but like the word,
but
yeah, the strong,
like when we went home, we were sad.
Right.
You know what else I think about? Can you hear me, brother?
Yeah, go ahead.
Remember that it was a little film they made not too long ago. They called it Richie Rich. Then Macaulay Culkin character played in it. But he always went where the poor people was, and he tried to kick it with them. Like like imagine that, man. You so right. That's where they come, where the real, They come to get themselves lined up with the natural people who know how to have fun outside.
They want a real experience because
yeah, so to speak, yeah. Something that they control, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. This is how you know that movies have movie and reality shit have different effects on certain people, right? So take a motherfucker who was born with a silver spoon, right? You see a movie like Boys in the Hood and Menace to Society, you are intrigued by that because that's more make believe to them than Marvel Comics. See, they went to school and they did all these science experiments. They was taught that they had these special abilities. You feel me? The uppity. Not when I'm saying they. When I say they, I'm not trying to separate it from a black and white situation. It's a have and have not situation. Because when you was given a silver spoon, majority of them told them that they could be anything. All they had to do was focus. You feel me? When we was told,
yeah,
we can do anything, but don't do this, and you can be a great basketball player or a great entertainer. They didn't tell us that we can fucking go to the moon. They didn't tell us that we had the ability to touch the sky. They didn't give us. They didn't give us the sky as our ceiling. You know, when you was born with a silver spoon, your ceiling becomes the sky because it's like ain't nothing that your parents gonna tell you or show you that you can't have because anything that you can imagine you getting. So you flying. You living life flying. You feel me? While us down here on this real reality, on this actuality shit, know that we flying, but our wings ain't grew yet. Because they told us we had to die to get something great. We had to die to go see Golden Rose. We had to die to get a fenced in of the picket fence, the white fence and the picket fence and shit. To pull up into your driveway without having holes in your neighborhood. You know? So we had to work towards obtaining these things. So, like when we see the underworld, we see shit in the underworld or Mad Max movies and shit like that. We don't want to go see that shit because that's look like too much close to the shit that we already going through. So we don't want to go down there and see that shit. We already here. We want to try to go up. We want to try to go to the next tier. We want to ascend into the power point where they've been operating from. They don't want that power. It's too much power for them to attain. You feel me? They want to come down here with the ordinary guy, where they consider us to be the ordinary guy, and they thought that they was the superheroes when the tables was just flipped. We was the
flipped up.
Yeah, we the Clark Kents at the desk. We the ones who got the regular job that don't know that you got to turn into your own suit.
Damn, that's deep, boy. We all the ones that like we the ones really got on the glasses in the suit and don't know it all. We the real Superman and women.
Man.
Like he ain't the only one that got on that disguise in so many words. That's what you're saying, huh?
Yes, sir.
Clark Kent wasn't shit. All of us had on what he had on before he went into the booth and came out.
Facts.
Damn, mic drop.
He had to go change himself. He wouldn't put on the mask. Well, he was already wearing a mask. See, the mask was like the ordinary Joe. But when he really turned into who he was supposed to be, the motherfucker was like, man, we don't know who that one is. We want to know the other motherfucker because this nigga is like an alien.
That's deep.
They alienated the real him and made him have to be the mask to fit in with the world.
He was, so to speak, the only one that was in the know about the vessels.
Yes.
What up?
Hey, Rach.
What up, Rach?
How you do?
How you doing, Queen? How you doing? Easy.
Well,
Yeah.
And
I'm
rising.
I'm I'm, I'm doing I'm doing a very interesting cycle with all this knowledge, understanding, wisdom, and then some. That's what it do.
That's great. That sounds good.
That's what it is.
And
Yeah,
then
man.
on top of that, I'm trying to do some poetry bid, right along with all the information I didn't collect. This belt, boy, look at you.
I
That
can't wait
right.
to hear some. I can't wait till you come out here and let us until you come display some of your talents. I've been waiting on to hear something. I know you've been talking about writing some things for a minute, whether you was talking about writing down information for individuals and doing write-ups on people. I don't know if anyone got with you with that, but that would be dope because
Yes,
you
that's
you
I'm going to clarify that idea that you was about to say on. I got my little business cards, spread them, trying to toss them up in the air. See who's gonna catch up on it. But but what happened is I am doing poetry and I'm doing pages. I'm looking forward to. I'm gonna say it over and over again. I'm looking forward to rewriting, reclassifying, explaining, whatever you want to call it, the history that has been put to us.
That's right. I was thinking about a word right now. What y'all think about it? You know, to plan. The plan is the plant that's gonna grow. We just got to put our minds to it and plant
know. Yes, plain is plain.
it. Mm-hmm.
Like you said, see, when we
Like,
didn't, a lot of folks don't agree with things like how we be dropping that shit, bro, because they don't know the art of the replacement and the art of
mm-hmm.
the silent because they're not utilizing the creating. They
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm fixing to
I feel you, T.
hold on, Huey, in mind. What you say? You say the art of war. That's what you're making me think about. That saying right there. The art of
Yeah.
war
The
is
Art of War is literally a book, and the Art of
yeah.
War is dealing with the words and the spells that here we was just saying. Like we break that shit down, and some people can't understand it, and they you know they kind of lash out. You know what I mean? But like we said, man, could it be the spamware on them? You know them. Yep.
Grand Rising, brothers, Grand Rising.
Grand Rising minds.
What's up, Frank?
What's
Plain,
going on?
what's up with you? Shout out to Misael, One World, One Hood in the Magic Mirror. What up, Lady Lays, coming from UK. My boy,
Salute everybody.
what's up, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Grand Rising to everybody. High vibrations. Yeah, we having a wake and bake, just an open topic. We was just talking about these words like we was dealing with. We always dealing with these words, and we know that we can things is replaceable and removable. When you're dealing with these words, you got to be able to look into the words, bro. You got to read in between the lines. Now,
Mm-hmm.
this is what's deep right here, right? When they told us that, right? They told us to read in between the lines. And we would think that one sentence is one line above the other to read in between. But each letter is obtained by line. You can only write a letter by a line. You can only use a line to write a letter. So you got to read in between every fucking letter.
And what about this? What about this here? You know, that's another part of you know, the deception runs so deep. That's another part of the deception. When you understand your power and like you saying the words, but maybe that's deception. You trying to figure out the word, but just mean what you say what you mean, and the power you put behind that word, and the confidence it means what you say it means. That take up. So it ain't nothing really to figure out. Just if I say good day, I mean that. So
Right.
regardless of what spell they try to cast to make it me making something else, the power I have that I give to that word is gonna mean what I say. Like say that's the power. Say what you mean and mean what you say.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just like the food or whatever else you're doing. What you it's meant for you to be good. It's meant for you to be good, is what you're saying. Like if I eat meat and say shit, this meat is goddamn an apple, then it's an apple to me. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same
Because you got to realize it's only bad when you confess it to be.
facts, when we giving the energy of bad, when we giving it the energy of wrong.
Yeah, because you telling the universe, or you telling yourself, I want this to be bad to me. So you confess it, and you say, well, this meat is bad, so therefore your molecular structure gonna change to make meat bad for you.
Yes, sir. That's deep. The power of the mind is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Mind power over all power.
Because it's like everybody doing their thing. Like vegan, he's so adamant about the veganism, and you eat meat, but it's some people that eat meat that live 116 years, and it ain't never bothered them because they never confessed it to bother them.
Right. You right. What's up to the brethren Nati? What's up? What you got?
Yo, bless up everyone.
Not it.
Respect the brother, man.
Man, it's always good to hear the God naughty.
Yes, sir. It's good to hear you guys
Oh,
too.
God.
Yeah. Bless up to
I'm
the ones in
disrespecting
the
myself,
chat.
man, and that's all, y'all. My bad.
Flat plane, bro.
Yes.
Just really put some shit in perspective with that, bro.
Yeah, but I don't know at the same time because my mother passed away of cancer, and before she passed away, she had tell me she wished she had to take on my habits more because I show her how to eat. And the food is what killed her. She tell me that the way she last words. Now the whole time she's a Christian woman going to church, an evangelist, doing all these things in the name of the Christ. And I mean she was a real worker. Everything she do, she wouldn't step to the right or to the left without praying first. You know what I'm saying? So she passed of cancer. And the whole time she would pray over she food and do all this and do all of that. And so all of them things was a lie to she because she genetics know a lot here, and I show you your genetics play a major part of how you eat and what you eat. My people them coming from a area of plentiful vegetable and fruit, them can't really, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Eat on certain things and because they're corrupted. Right now you have the Anglo, no bad talk about no Anglos or anything like that, but the sun is killing them. They can't take it, and the birth rate is low. It's almost to a verge of what do you call it, when you kill off all the animal on the earth, what it called
The extinction.
extinction, exactly. So them are going into extinction right now, and it is the China man is too. Them, even though they have 1 billion people over in China, them people can't make children like that no more. You understand?
Well, they got laws where they can't. They got laws in place where
but genetically they can't.
Mm-hmm.
Genetically they can't. It's their body not producing sperm cells like that. From back in the 40s, we've been losing 50% of we sperm cells yearly.
Mm-hmm.
Not we plentiful, but other people of living.
And then I say like with just say disease, you may have an ailment or a disease because you overdid something, went too far. But most people, when they go to the doctor, they be fine until the doctor give them their diagnosis, and then they go to believe in that for themselves.
Yeah, bro, that's
Oh
the
shit!
mind. That's
And
the
then they start the dying process.
That's the
And
same thing happened to my pop when he got diagnosed with cancer.
And then they start dying because they start believing what the doctors say.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying?
But what
Huh?
about this? When they taught us, right? Because we intentionally thought, right, that this food was doing good for us. So we was always putting it into our body with the concept of it being good. Now, when we come into the realization that is it, that's what you just saying. Because long as I thought milk was good, it never felt bad to me. You know, I used to drink this shit forever. But knowing that
Yeah.
it was fucking me up though. Now that I think now knowing that is the thing that got me off of it and let me know that where I can re-heal myself. If I did
Facts.
if I never come to the realization, that's why knowing is more about what you it is about what you perceive because the more that you know for yourself, the way that you can readapt yourself. Now you can it might be that we came into the norm because we were sick, and this was a sickness within ourselves that woke us up to the sickness, so we can heal ourselves naturally. This is the natural way to heal yourself is becoming into the knowing, and then
Yep.
once you know, if you knew better, you can do what you can
You
do.
gonna do that?
You're gonna do better. But if you never knew better, all you can do what you was taught what was right. Driver's license, go to work, pay bills, motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? But when you
Mm.
realize that you didn't have to do none of this shit, because when you start looking at reality and looking at nature, we the only motherfuckers that's paying to live on something that God gave everybody, including the
Wow.
trees, the air, the wind, the birds, the bees. So we cannot be the smartest motherfuckers on the planet.
Mm. Yeah, look, look at that.
And I feel you on that milk thing because
Woo.
coming up, you drink, you ate your milk with your cereal, you got that's good for your munches, because everybody when they had the munches, they went to the cereal box and the milk,
Man,
and
Yep.
then all of a sudden you learn the information that it's bad for black people, it's lactose intolerant, gonna make you sick,
Yep.
and then when you confess that in your head, it started doing that to you, and you say, "Damn, I can't
Mhm.
drink this no more," you know. But
Yep.
before I knew it, it wouldn't bother me.
It bothered me when I didn't even know, y'all.
It
That
did.
milk tore my ass
Yo,
up. You hear
yo,
me?
let
But
me give you a vibe about that milk and cereal right fast. You know, it was developed for the man because he had a jack off problem. So they make cereal to prevent the man from jacking off so much.
Mm,
wow.
That's where that even come in at. You
Like
understand?
mm.
mental masturbation and shit.
Yeah, it's to reduce your need to ejaculate or jack off, you know. And
Mm.
but you know we
Look,
not no jack off man like that. There's other people that really be doing that thing, man, you
hey,
know.
that's thorough, naughty.
Be raping itself.
Yeah,
Rape.
yeah.
Yep. Look at this. It's so ill because when you think about that, what you just said, naughty, it's like you know how they use the term mind fuck.
Hmm. Hmm.
You know, it's like
Yeah.
where they keep you from thinking like that, sort of speaking. They control your. They put the thoughts in there where they pause your thought process. You know what I mean? And look, you gotta eat that shit in the morning. It's like the start of the day. Whole bunch of children watching the damn buffoonery, cartoonery. You know, while we eat the cereal. And if
Yeah,
that's we take
double
that
the
into
time.
account, what you just said.
Yeah.
Wow, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
Watch
they,
it.
and then they don't, a lot of products like Naughty, man, you of age, you too here, they don't make shit today like they made when we were kids.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Frosted
yep.
Flakes,
Shit.
I mean, just take
Look there.
Frosted
Look at
Flakes.
it.
Frosted
Look at
Flakes
it.
don't taste the same.
don't
Look
let,
at it. Look at a jar. A jar is we when we were coming up, we know about LTDs and big muscle
Cutlass.
steel. Yeah, muscle steel car. You know, they car no, the fuck
like
up milk. They fuck up melt in the sun on you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
melt it all.
and then they got it where you can't even work on the motherfucker no more. You got to take it to the shop.
yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Old
yeah.
car, fix your damn stuff with a couple tools, a ratchet, a goddamn wrench, and you good to go.
Motherfucker used to
You good.
change his own oil, do his own tune-ups, everything on them cars.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't
Hey
do shit
y'all.
to these
I
cars.
remember one year I was a youngster, you know what I mean? I went over my grandpa's house. He had an old school Monty, you know what I mean? But he was so pissed off because you know they had them windshield like glasses that keep the inside of your car cool. But he didn't put his up, and this car sat in the sun all day. His tapes was melted.
You mean like a visor? One of them.
Yeah, yep, he was so. My grandpa was mad that big metal car melted every tape he had in his car. He was hot.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm looking at the tapes like, damn.
let me welcome John to the platform, bro. I think that maybe
Salute.
man.
Yeah, hey, what's up?
Welcome,
I didn't want
brother.
to
Yeah, John. Yes, I bless up. You have to get in like you fit in, bro. But check it out. Hey, the word universal, right? I was doing a little study the other day. Universal backward is lost revenue
Ooh,
or lost revenue.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And it's
Yeah.
it's within oneself. Yeah, man.
The truth lies in between. You are the truth and the lie.
Yeah, you are the truth and the lie.
Every
Hey, so do you
time I told somebody it was my truth.
Say that again, John.
think I was wrong for saying about being paid? Like you become a sellout. What at what point do you become a sellout when you're being paid to talk?
You become a sellout
That's dope.
when you get too much of you and you ain't got nothing left for yourself. It ain't about the money. It ain't about the. It's when you give too much of yourself up, too much of your power, compromise too much of yourself. That's selling out.
Fact.
Well, I'm saying that because wait, go ahead.
I said absolute facts.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying that because Bro Sanchez said it before. Like, there's a problem with Masons like trying to infiltrate, the community or whatever, however you want to like phrase it. And I was saying in the comments, dude, yeah, they're doing it, and I got my life threatened already. And I said it like, dude, I've learned more about Mason shit from Bro Sanchez than anywhere else, and I never had anybody come up to me or send me an official certified mail saying like, yo, we're gonna kill you if you talk about this shit. And I don't know, I think there's something up with Bro Sanchez, because whenever I try to address the issue, he never wants to talk about it.
Yo.
Hey,
Yeah,
look at
he
this.
doesn't want to talk
Can I
about
add this real
divide
quick?
and conquer. It's all over the place.
Look,
Yeah,
y'all.
it is all over.
I
Well,
Look, a way to find
we're not gonna bring the brother up because he's not here to defend
y'all gotta
himself,
stop
anything,
that shit. Y'all gotta
So we're
stop
not even
that
gonna
type of
bring him
shit.
up.
Hey, well, when he was online, I kept on trying to talk to him. He was ignoring me.
Well, he not here now, so we're not gonna do
let's
that.
leave that be. Hey, look at this. Hey, one way you can find and I'm gonna be quiet. But one way you can find they tell you what they sold out. They done sold, everybody who done sold out. They tell you they sold out when the the conjuring or whatever process concert they bring up. When they tell you it's sold out, they telling you who sold out. Mic drop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Divide and conquer. Divide and conquer. Divide and
Hold on, man. Y'all gotta let that sink in. Say that one more time because you was breaking up. You gotta say that one more time.
divide and conquer.
No, I'm talking to Mind's Eye. I heard you, Rachel. I want to hear Mind's Eye. Say that one more time, bro, because that was a fucking bomb. Say that one more time. You there, Mind's Eye? Man, the brother said, if I heard him right, I'm thinking he said they show you who sell out when they who sold out.
They sold out.
How much more clear can you be than that? Jay-Z sell out. Fucking Beyonce sell out. What kind Black Panther sold out. X-Men sold out. We're selling out. McDonald's sold out. Fucking Burger King sell out. Goddamn cigarettes sell out. poison.
Target sold out.
Listen,
But look, the
hold on.
the apples and oranges still plentiful.
It's plentiful than anything. It's so many apples and oranges that we can't even see them all. Look, check this out. Cars sell out. Look, Jordan sell out.
Yo, we all done sold out, bro.
I know it. I was going there.
I was gonna get in and tell the brethren he talking about Masons. A man, use a Mason and you don't even know it.
And don't even know it. Hey, listen, let me say this, Nadi. Because I feel like we know, Nadi, like you know, right? We are everything, right? So it's not a question about what we are, it's more about what we're not.
Mm-hmm.
Or what you haven't been.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing on this thing that you, man, look, it's so fucked up, right? This is a fucked up thought, but it just came to me, right?
Yeah.
I am so fucking me that I know I've been gay, right?
You
Whether
did go ahead.
whether it was meant to be in the terms of happy,
I'll be
Happy, yep.
whether it's meant to
You
be
know we know where you coming from.
right, because they can define anything for what they want to define it for, just because what they said it is ain't what they said it is. Now, if we all know that we right now, I know that I got feminine and masculine energy, and for me to be the creator, I had to have sex with who? Me. Whether I was the universe having fucking sex with myself in the mind or myself with the motherfucking earth, if Father Time had to fucking fuck Mother Nature.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They were one or the other at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Look, man, the point of the existence.
I don't deny what you said
because this is how we got our
I don't deny it at all.
Our private parts is a reflection of what we are. I was an outie, so I had to be an innie. If you was in, you had to be out. Right now, we're outside and we on the end. Still.
In and out. And that's
out, man. That's breathing. That's life. Opening and closing your eyes.
Look at that. I totally feel you, bro, because we all got here through the act of sex.
Now
it's the only way.
Now check this out. We are all Masons, right? Because I say this all the time. We all back here and we all my sons, and we always building. This is what Masons do, and they build in the dark. You hear me? Now, you got some people that took the oath to be down with the fucking people, regardless of how we want to look at the aspect of it. It's some of these motherfuckers that's down with the get down of everybody else who around. And most of us is down with the get down unknowingly because we just playing our part. So when we step out of this shit, we be pointed at. We looked at. You like Noah's Ark telling motherfuckers to jump on the boat and here come the water. Everybody is in the foot to be the leader, to be whoever you are. But you got to know that you are the only leader of you and your existence. This is what they don't want you to know. The shit that I'm telling you, or that we're trying to tell people, is that you are the one. See, they trying to take it. See, and they make Masonic shit. It's about these books and these records.
Right.
By their level, it's about the degree of what you done studied to show yourself approved about what they got on record. So shit that we be saying and we talking about what we doing and this, that, and the third and us and all of this shit ain't part, even though it is the same script that they got it, but they script is meant for to be in the deity of somebody else. This is why they keep trying to take you out. And bro is a fucking example of that too. All of them. I say his name. He not here to defend himself, but he do it to everybody else. So listen, it's not that I'm disrespecting them. It's just the fact of the matter of what people are saying, because what they're going to say in a minute is we Masons. They already saying it. He even put us in the foot. How can he bring us up when we're not there to goddamn represent us and then never apologize or say shit? But he said that we was a clique and we was on the back building and we was on some Mason shit. which we was just trying to build, just give people a voice. I'm trying to let you know that you got a voice. You don't have to sit in the back and chat.
Hey, you check out the video the boy do about you
Yeah,
and
that shit was funny.
student.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, that shit was funny. But at the same time, I was kind of disappointed because I remember you said what you're not. We concentrated on what we are
Right.
and not concentrating on what we're not. And that's not true. You understand? So I don't show you a vibe. Don't demeanor yourself for these dummies.
You're right.
At all time, keep your statue high, brethren.
I
At
know. I
all
said
times, so
that.
we can't infiltrate on you.
Bro.
You know
I
what I'm
said
saying?
that, Nadi. I told people that. I said that on one of the lives the other day, bro. I said, bro, I'm gonna stop coming down to try to help somebody else up, where I got to bring myself down and look like a pure fucking peasant just to give y'all some understanding.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't lose your character. Kingly character you keep,
You're
at
right.
all time. And we gotta put down the backbiters and the hypocrite and the sodomites. We just gotta work with them in a different level, brethren. You understand?
You're right.
A different level.
It's a way.
But I love all of you, man. I love all of you.
Bro, but we learning, bro. Like, I know I'm a hot head, bro, and you tell me all the time. I be listening to my elders, bro. I be listening to all the ones who really woke, bro. And you know what the funny thing is, bro? I hear it when I need to hear it. That's the craziest shit. It always happened. And I realized when I realized that real shit, right? That was a real lie that I had to realize, that I always realized it afterwards when I understood it when you told me the first time. I still have to go through. It's like a baby. You know that baby gonna goddamn.
Hey, Hugh. That's why I fuck with now.
Yeah.
Peace, vegan.
And that's why I fuck with you too, vegan, because you
What's
always
good, fella? That's why
hey, listen,
that's why I fuck with.
that part
I
too,
was ready to tell you. I was gonna tell you, bruh. It's an old saying that say you can clap two hands together and make a collision. Now clap one hand together. Let them do what they do. That shouldn't make you go and clap against them. You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? Two hands clapping together is a collision. Just let their hand clap. Don't meet them halfway. That's where you giving them power at. And I heard y'all just say that dude made a video. He a client. I wouldn't even give that shit my energy if you paid
Oh,
me
he
to.
got, he
You
got.
motherfuckers
I think he
crazy.
got you. I
Fuck
think he
that
got
guy.
you on there too, though. I believe he got you on there too, PN.
Does he really?
Yeah.
He's a clown.
And the way, but he set you guys up with his temperament.
Yeah.
His whole demeanor was, all right. Check this out. What I seen him imitating me. You know what I'm saying? But that's my nature. But his nature, it wasn't his nature when he set you guys up the other day. But he set you up in a play like I would do. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really be trying to set no one up to demeanorize them. I be trying to get them to see the truth within himself. You know what I'm saying? But the way he came, I don't know, brethren. I don't know. The brethren is a strong brethren, but at the same time, you got to watch the snakes, bro. For
He's not no
real.
strong nigga though. He's not strong. Nothing strong about him. I don't
You
worry about
definitely
it.
gotta watch the snake.
The nigga that I don't watch the nigga. I don't study none of the
But if
niggas.
that's
They studying us. This is what I let me know,
right,
right?
but if that's what he doing with his time, hey look, I was gonna say that. Hey, let me say this. Hugh, let me say this. If that's what he doing with his time, bro, that says a lot about him. That doesn't say nothing about me. I
No,
mean,
but
these
it say a
motherfucking
lot
followers
about
on
you
YouTube.
too. It say a lot
Who we talking about?
It say a lot about you. It say a lot about us because y'all not paying attention more than I do. I be everywhere, right? And it's more than just him. That's
Yeah, it does say something. Yeah.
Yeah, who?
Listen,
You're
let me
not
say
even
this
thinking.
real quick. Let me say this real quick, man.
Who we talking about, brother?
I don't even want to say their name because it's more than them. It's more than who we just talking about. Who just did the video about us? Who did the video about us? You feel me? It's more than that.
Oh, we talking about that? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Now check this out. Check this out. I be everywhere. I be every fucking where. Y'all hear me? All this YouTube's shit. I be every fucking where. Popping shit. All right. So check this out. Motherfuckers is got a eye on us right now. How the original HOTC logo is what the fuck is going on. We let the powers that be knew that we was the power.
Yeah.
Hey, look, they've been watching us for the last fucking.
Boy, I don't got that nigga with none of my shit, boy.
Hey, look, it ain't about letting them because this is how I always said, bro. It's always a snake amongst the body. We got a snake in us. We got a snake within us. So if we becoming in a body, we know that it must be a snake amongst us. You feel me? Period. At all times, every time. Y'all hear what I'm telling you? All right. Now check this out. They got it's an agenda right now to stop us pushing this issue right now. This is why the YouTube is all this shit finna cut down, the hangout. This is why the
but look, Naughty. Hey, Naughty. I wanted to say one thing. Slim a joke because he already exposed himself. We already know his lodge number, where he from. He lodge 124, Miami, Florida. We know Slimmer Mason.
We're not worried about that though. We just said
I know he ain't. He exposed himself. We not.
We not. Just like I said, some of them. Look, we are natural Masons. All right, they Freemasons and doing Masons whatever they want. You feel what I'm saying? But we are just natural born master Masons. You hear me? We the natural builders, bro. And what they doing is they go into their lodges and we broadcasting their information, and they don't like that shit because they wonder what lodges is coming from, where everybody is up here just talking like this. Who the fuck giving out all these gems like this? This is why they want to stop the algorithm of this fucking hangout shit that's going on. This is why we don't get no goddamn. We ain't got a following like all the motherfuckers who got 80. I said it before. 45 and 75,000 goddamn subscribers, but it ain't nothing but goddamn 120 people watching. If I had 75,000 people watching and my live didn't have but 400, I would be worried. I got 400 people. I got 400 people. I have 126 views. That's adding up. You know what ain't adding up? I be on all these motherfucking channels, and all the big motherfuckers got us on their channels and let us on all the panels, but I can't even get 1,000 subscribers. That's not right. Even though I don't want them, the fact of the matter is they not giving them, and them niggas is buying subscribers so their channel can look big. But they fucking voice ain't no louder than yours or mine. Our voice is so fucking loud. I know I got a big ass mouth.
Yeah, but a lot of them content be on a lot of fuckery, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of their content is on a lot of fuckery, bro, and a lot of fact research. And this is what I'm telling you, because they keeping you back in the maze. They steady talking that black shit, that black this, that black and white shit. They steady talking the black and white because they talking about the checkerboard that they living on. They ain't showing you the real black and white, which is your thought to the fucking physical. The thought to the physical. Everything that is physical is white. I was telling somebody about this. This is the light spectrum. And all color imbalance this light.
Now, I just want to say I appreciate whoever started the chat because, I originally, commented that I was being ignored. And
yeah, I know. I seen you in the back. That's why I sent you the chat, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I'm gonna let you get your speak off. But I just want to make this point though, because I've been saying it's more than them. Look, I done been on a couple panels, boy, and these niggas is such hating, and it's coming from a couple of the biggest panels, bro. They don't want our message hindering their money. They super chats. They motherfucking shit because we telling all these folks fuck all that fuckery, man. You ain't gotta be no goddamn more to be free. All you gotta do is go get your goddamn birth certificate all goddamn authenticated. These motherfuckers want to push this agenda so they can have this 501c, so they can have a tax cut, so they can get their.
That's what I want to talk about, the law shit, because even when you go get your shit authenticated, you making your shit a company, so you gotta pay taxes. It's mandatory.
You don't gotta pay taxes.
If you make yourself a corporation, you have to.
Listen, bro. You don't have to do shit. It's that you're making you making the title.
But look,
listen, let me say this. You're making the
check this
title.
out.
You're making the title entitled to it. That taking you out of the responsibility for it. Right now, you have the responsibility to pay for it. If your business hey, look, charge that to my business. That ain't got nothing to do with you, the physical man. You separating yourself from
But you
the
gotta pay taxes.
No, you set up a trust, brethren. Once you set up a trust,
it's about setting up
you're
a
good.
trust, and you goddamn putting your business up under your trust, and then you putting everything, you entitling everything to your business.
Hey, but look though, look.
To you, your business, not to you.
I got a couple more questions. Look, so who authenticate your birth certificate?
The state,
the Secretary of State.
The Secretary of State.
Yeah.
So look. With that being said, right? With that being said, we know America is a corporation, right?
Right.
So
since 1871.
Oh, hold on. Yeah. So what makes the Secretary of the State any different?
Secretary of the State is representing the state because you're once you get your authentication, you actually becoming a recognized citizen of the state, not a citizen of the United States.
But why do you need them to recognize you?
Look, I was gonna say, but look,
no, is them recognize is you recognizing yourself for who you are, and them and
it's you following. It's just you following some more rules.
Look, the authentication is them admitting that they made this fake entity.
But it's like you going to them so they can tell you all right, you free. Why I need to go through them jumps and hoops?
Yeah.
Because you went through them jumps and hoops when you were born. You're already in it, so you got to get out of it. You have to get out of it.
You would never really.
That's what I'm here to talk about. Hey,
if you get the authentic birth certificate authenticated, that seems like you're going deeper in it.
Yeah, exactly. It's just more rules.
This what I'm here. But look, this what I'm here to say. Nadi, what if somebody and anybody in this chat listening and panel, you need to look this guy up because he not fucking around with this law shit. What if somebody got a system set up already to where they take your person from the Virgin Islands in Puerto Rico, where it's at right now, for them to be this corporation with these 50 subpar states under it? Because there's one corporation, the United States, with 50 sub-political parties under it. We call states. That's lowercase s. It's a difference between a lowercase s state and a capital S state. Now, the Constitution that we hang on to, that most people that we were taught about, it says the United States of America with a lowercase t. Anytime you change one letter in law, you change everything. So look, what if I tell you right now, it's a guy out here that got a system set up to where you can get your person from the Virgin Islands back to the original, the United States of America with a capital T? What if I tell you that right now, the 13 colonies, and that's all you got to do is go fill out the paperwork, charge free.
So now we're supporting the system of the 13 colonies?
Yeah. And so with that, you would have to make a social compact. Once you get your name back over here to the United States, to make a government in the law of the nations, it says you have to make a social compact. None of our 50 states has any social compacts. I want you to look up this dude called the T. Rose Show. He destroys law. I've been down this law rabbit hole a lot too. I've never seen no one break it down like this. Get straight to the cause and give you. He didn't got it set up. He's a grand postmaster. So he got the United States of America, the original 13 colonies, set back up since 2012 with the original Constitution.
You think colonization is good?
So by doing all that, if I don't do that, that's gonna hinder me from doing what I want to do.
No, hold on. If you don't do that, let me make my point. If you don't do that, you can stay right here in this system, pay your taxes, make sure your credit good, and make sure and go by the laws that they wrote in this fake corporation playing government. There's a
Do you think?
difference.
Do
Okay,
you think?
so if you do that, you don't have to do none of that. Pay no taxes. Go by the laws. You can just live here.
No, there's still hold on. There's still laws. You still going by laws. You're not living like a chicken with your head cut off. There's still laws you got to live by, but you police yourself.
I
Yeah,
do
that's
that
not how
right
it
now.
works.
I
Dude,
do
that's
that
not
right now.
you. If you own yourself, you can't just
There's
do
still
whatever
laws
you
you got
want
to live by.
and tell the police that you're policing yourself. The police is still gonna fuck with you.
Hey, the police is part of the dance that we get. Hey, the police is part of the dance that you're
Hey,
getting away from.
can you answer my question? I was asking you. I was saying, do you think colonization is good? Because you're trying to go for all this 13 colonies thing, and I'm asking
No,
you,
no,
do you
no, no,
think?
no, 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 no. Hold on. See, this the point. When you try to explain something, people hear what they want. I'm not
Yeah.
trying to do no colonization, nothing. I'm trying to get my man. I'm trying to get my man out the Bureau of Internal Revenue, which is a corporation under which runs the United States of America. The corporation that's lowercase t,
I
which is
think
not really,
what
which
we
is not really a company.
what we really need is
Hmm
some more females on the panel. We need some more
Yo,
like
they
interaction.
have two passports, right?
Oh yeah, look, the dude
When you
who's doing this, you
when
can
you
get your
go
own passport, you can get
when
your
you
own
go
driver's license, and look up Continental Dollar.
look,
Continental Dollar right now is $1 to
See,
every
this is the
U.S.
problem, dude. With the Masons, they always have people they have a topic ready to talk about if y'all know it or not, dude. I don't know what y'all talking about, but I don't think that's what's important right now. Like the
yo,
So
problem is,
you
Hold on,
get
hold
you
on,
get
hold on, hold on,
so you
hold on,
so
hold
you
on. Getting your
Who is
question.
this guy right here talking
Hold
about
on,
Mason
man.
Dixon?
Hold on. I got it. Y'all chill out. Calm out.
All right, cook him.
Calm out. Cool. You know, if you don't think that is what we need to talk about, you have to wait till you come in and talk about what we need to talk about, because we talk about what we want to talk about. You can't tell
Hold
people what they need.
dude, this whole
Hold on,
conversation.
hold on. Listen, real one
Y'all
second.
started talking to me.
Look, I
I
invited you. This is
y'all
my
started talking
platform.
to
I
me.
just wanted to
hey,
say,
can I get a people's
I just want to
free
invite you.
before it get too crazy.
It's not gonna get crazy at all. It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I just want to let you know I
yo,
invited you there. This is huge, bro. I just invited you to the platform, bro. You cool. If
can
it's
I
not,
can I get a people can I get a people something before we get too crazy?
you can remove yourself, or you can be, just kind. If you got something to go against or ask a question, that's cool. You can.
Brethren,
All right,
brethren,
all right, cool.
brethren.
Other than that, just you hold that little thought. Go ahead, Natty.
Yo,
My bad.
yo, when you go and apply for a birth passport, man, they're gonna automatically give you the white paper. Don't take the white paper. Ask for the green paper. You have a choice. When you fill out the green paper, it's gonna give you a green passport. You don't want the blue passport. Blue passport shows you your level of ownership. The green passport shows that you're international um 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 what do you call it? International diplomat. You're on the diplomat status. No, it shows your freedom. No, when you go down and fill it, you can get away like that too. You understand what they're showing you? You can once you have a green passport and you get pulled over and you pull out that passport, they can't touch you. Now they do have a new law called the Senate Bill 168. I recommend you guys go and read that. That's saying that if you walking down the street, no, the police can pull you, come ask you for a birth paper, and if you ain't got your birth paper, the man can carry you to jail because they're part of the immigration law. The Senate has made the police part of the immigration patrol. So now they don't take the rights from the citizen. You have to prove you're a citizen now. You understand? Or you can go to jail for indefinitely. So we gotta watch what they're doing, man. And I'm trying to give you a key of how to get out. And you can take it for hindsight or leave it where it is. But I give it to you for free. So go and get yourself authenticated, get your birth paper authenticated, get all these things done because it's pulling you out of the system. Get your green passport. Don't get the blue passport. When you go fill out the paperwork, use the green paper, not the white paper. Okay? So you can get out of the system on a sneaky tip. I just want to see you guys free and don't want to see you or your loved ones in no jam. So I try and give you something you can take to the grave with you. But yeah, that's go ahead.
Now, John, what you want to talk about?
Uh, I was I was saying I think we need some more females. What's up? Hold on. What the hell is this? Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Mute yourself.
Okay.
Yo say
Sorry.
you gonna need some more females. What the fuck that got to do with anything? You need some females in your life.
No, dude. Let me
You
finish
alright,
talking.
motherfucker?
I agree.
You
I
like
agree.
dating?
I always try to encourage the females to get
You
on
got a
here.
female on the panel.
Always,
You can always use more.
I'm just saying more, a balance. I'll be loving to get MJ Gibbons on, Nikki C, all of my sisters, Empress Lou. They powerful. They got something that need to be said. They are part of our community. It ain't all
Yeah.
about being up here building. So I definitely agree
They
with
got
that.
links. They
But
definitely know when they feel like coming
let
up.
me say
They
that
come up and they
when
come.
Chief get on here. I love when Chief get on here. You feel what I'm saying? Because they bring another type of feeling and balance to the table, and we
Yeah.
need balance. If we talking about being balanced, we need to have more balanced tables. Period, all the way around the board in all aspects of life. So I definitely agree with that. I
All right.
definitely agree with that.
I appreciate that, bro, for backing me up because I feel like, yeah, that is a thing, and I get a lot of shit from the community in Bro Sanchez's little circle because I don't know, I'm Mexican, I guess. I don't know, but uh, another thing I was trying to say is, dude, whenever I was trying to say like, yo, I agree with what the brother was just saying, flat plain about the immigration stuff that they're cracking down on it. But I was trying to yesterday trying to get on Bro Sanchez's panel, and I was trying to say that it's not about paperwork, dude. You flat plain was saying we just need the
Bro,
right
we ain't gonna
paperwork.
worry about bro. You're not gonna. Everybody can't get on there. That's just what it
Yeah.
is. Everybody can't get on there, and he not over there. You on our panel right now. So
Oh
now,
shit. Okay. I'm not gonna talk about bro then.
don't even bring
Uh,
him up, man, because that just be bringing too much. It's like we be talking about him. They would swear we talking about niggas. We don't talk about motherfuckers.
all
So
right, got you.
leave that shit alone. Just
Okay. All right. Don't bring it up. Don't bring it up the panel from yesterday. Flat Plane was saying that we just need the right paperwork, and I don't think, dude, I don't think that's the
No, that's
reason.
not it. And I'm telling you this. I'm telling you this as I what I know, not what I heard or what I think, and it's what I know, what I've gone through myself.
Yeah,
What I telling you, you know what I'm saying? So, and
yeah.
when I get pulled, I don't play with them, and I always got my tool loaded and ready to blow one of them head off because I'm not gonna be trespassed against no man. And another thing, we we do need more women, but we need to be more stronger men to
yeah.
attract strong women. Look,
True.
when we come on these shows and we sitting here bickering and carrying on and don't have no sound reason with one another, that's a bunch of buffoonery.
Yeah,
And I no one want to join that. No one want to be around where someone might be able to lash off on them out the clear blue sky and it ain't nothing said about it and torture someone feeling or torture someone emotion.
I
You
very
understand?
different though. Now
We gotta
this is why
build.
this is why we so different, bro. Because on all of everywhere else I be going, that's the shit that they like. That's the shit that get all the fucking views and hype. That's the shit that keep everyone all pipe. Because they
yeah.
get
Entertaining.
all night. They be
Yeah.
motherfucking entertaining each other, man. This shit is entertainment for them. They'd rather have a channel where it's bickering and debating other than what we over here building. Because what we sound like over here is some Masonic shit. Because we all over here chilling. We over here, we got everybody in here, and we over here. They sound like yes man over here. It sound like we in church when we come over here. That's what motherfuckers. Everyone don't come over here because we ain't talking about the ordinary shit that everybody talking about.
I don't want no heap of people because I can't see my enemy then.
I
So
know.
I rather have a limited resource of family around me, so I don't have to worry about my 360 or my 180 degree.
Right.
I got my brethren watching my 180. You understand? Or my 90. Yeah, that type of thing. No, when it come to the opportunity, And the housewife viewership, we don't need no housewife viewership, brother.
Now I'm talking about we
We
trying to
good.
make it a masses though. We trying to put this message out, put some truth out here for the broad. Is that not what we're doing? We're trying to
Yeah,
put
but
it to the broad and stop them getting misled from this bullshit because this was going on.
how many of us?
Listen,
Two.
we talk about the bullshit that they putting on TV, the bullshit that they putting in the schools. If that's the same thing that we're gonna let these niggas put out here on these motherfucking social media sites and not be able to balance that off, we might as well let these motherfuckers keep going to church and do everything else that they doing and keep on going in the system. And we might as well just get together and go in the woods and train up and get ready.
That's what it's about.
I know, but we can't get motherfuckers to come together. You know that. I know that. How long me
Yeah,
and you on
yeah.
that? That's the shit.
Seven. We got 7 man on this show on this channel right now, and one out of the 7 already saying fuck the paperwork. So I mean, is you don't have that unity like we need because we have too many oppositions. You know what I'm
I
saying?
say fuck the
Opposition.
paperwork too, though. I do really. I really do say fuck the paperwork at the end of the day. Because I still got
But
to, just like you say, I still got to roll with my strap with my kids, just in case this motherfucker don't know who I am and still don't understand the law when I'm telling this nigga who I am. He can still be a gun-ho ass nigga and put me in a motherfucking predicament that I still got to pull shit off while I'm riding with my fucking kids. I shouldn't have to go through that. Because no fucking paperwork. If they got me trapped by paperwork, ain't no paperwork gonna get me free still. I'm still considered and looked at as that nigga. They not look. I gotta walk just like you said. Now they passed the law where they can ride. Now I gotta walk up the street with paperwork. I can't even walk to the store with my just fuck it. I ain't got no ID. So what? Who the fuck are you to say I gotta have ID if I die? I die. Who the fuck are you to tell me that I gotta have some type of identification? I identify who the fuck I am.
Okay. Check this though, Huey.
See, this is where I go up.
What the brethren,
See,
what
when
the
I
brethren
go
flat
way
playing.
up, they don't want me to go up, Natty. This is why when I go way up, I don't need none of that. When
All
I
right.
up in my ups, when I walk around like that, I don't need none of that shit because I'm ready to die or I'm ready to live forever. You take
Okay.
yourself.
I overstand what you're saying, brethren. Okay, like in a positive note. But what I say is, most of us not raised in them sort of way. We mothers didn't raise us in that sort of way. It was more in a pampering, shelter type of way. We mothers never raised us in a sight of the Black Panthers back in the day. Die for what's right, no matter what. You can take that.
And I did.
We
Why you didn't know? You're older than me. Why your people didn't? You're older than me. I was brought up with the whole fight.
but we were still raised in this system where the woman running the show, and a woman has a demeanor of compassion, has a demeanor of shelterness. This is her demeanor. So this is why they put the black woman in the forefront
Yep.
of their sight,
Stop your
so
fire.
she can re-raise the man in a different way than being a man. You know what I'm
Mentally
saying?
fire. They wanted you to be water instead of being fire, but you needed water to breathe, so you wanted to be water too. You know that I was water and fire. I'm a fucking thing. I would burn and wash. You hear me?
But let me show you a vibe though about this paperwork.
I know because that's how I feel. I always felt about it, even though I understand the contract law and I understand everything that you say, right? At the end of the day, they're still gonna look at me like a fucking nigga anyway.
That's why I try and show you, Bridget. It's
No,
certain procedures you can take. Look.
a nigga head
Watch
off.
it, Huey. Watch it. And any of my videos, you see me, when I get pulled, I still get him a paper or ID
But I'm
stating
not
who I
sure
am. Stating who I am. Hold
what you
on,
see
hold on.
in mind. Did I give them anything? And you see how fiery I am? I didn't give them shit. I don't even have a paperwork. And I had 2 warrants. I'm not giving you shit.
Look, Huey, let me stress this to you, brethren. That's a good vibe on that one instance, right? On that particular account you had. But what I until you know, what if just put yourself in a different scenario where if you got something to state who you are due to the 1871 new constitution that they under, which falls behind the 14th Amendment, everything after the 14th Amendment is what they working on. And they have a new what you call it? Um Declaration of Independence. What do you call that thing? Constitution. They have a new constitution since 1871 that
Wait,
everyone is falling under.
I gotta go way back up. See, that's why I'm gonna stay. Like you told me, I'm gonna stay up. How I'm gonna stay up? Let me show you how I'm gonna stay up. Right? When they say that I'm a fucking nuts, right? This is how I stay the fuck up. I ain't gonna stay the fuck all the way up where I'm going my fucking shit. You hear me? Blow my fucking wag off. You hear me? That's how high I go up. Fuck or what? All no fucking paperwork. You hear me?
Okay, brethren. If they knock you down, it won't be. Look, watch it now. If they knock you down, it'll be like another Eric Garner. But if they knock me down, watch
them
it.
the right. I give them the rights. I'll say, can I go get my fire and just pop a nigga? I gotta say, listen, that's why I do the shit that I tell them. I kill your niggas every day in my fucking mind. This is how I do. So it's meant for me to die. Fuck them. Are we scared to fight with them? Because what you want to do is lay in a bed with them with your paperwork. I say, fuck paperwork. Let's get our shit and go to work. Fuck going to work and getting paper. Niggas want to work for money. Niggas is scared. This is what I be talking about. This go to all the YouTube niggas. All of them motherfuckers are scared because they want their super chat. They want their fake ass dollar that we know that is nothing. We're still gonna make them, we're gonna let them force us to do paperwork. You're not gonna force me to do shit. Ain't no fucking paperwork gonna do shit. Ain't no paperwork stopping niggas from getting shot and killed every day. Nigga, they use the paperwork to pay niggas to kill niggas every day. They locking niggas away who telling people how to get away. They coming to lock niggas away on their own free will. They catch you on your own shit. That's facts. Because they know they rolling in packs and ain't nobody got my back. I'm dolo solo. Nigga, ain't nobody pulling up to see if I'm concerned when the police got me up because I made a fucking false turn. Oh, because I waited at a light. I was in the middle of the night. Nigga, it wasn't no traffic in sight. And I said, fuck this light. I'm going to make this left when I know I can make a right on a light. Shit, if I was on the other way and I'm thinking dyslexic, nigga, my left was my right.
Yo, check it. If you moving, and I know you have your paperwork right and everything good with you, like a community, we in a community and we whole community have things. Hold on, brethren, calm down, Huey.
Let me just ask you this: who give them the right to say that I gotta have paperwork to roll with the fuck I want to go?
They have the right, brethren.
Well, now you giving them the right, Nadi. You know, you saying I got to have my paperwork to prove to them I'm who I say I am.
Nigga, I'm God.
I appreciate you guys' passion, but the fact, hey, Huey, the fact is that they killing us every day in the road.
They killing you with paperwork.
No, who they killed with paperwork? Who you know they killed with paperwork?
I know plenty of motherfuckers locked up right now. Been locked up for years dealing with that.
Oh, well, they ain't doing the right thing. They on
okay, so you
else.
make one wrong move and they got you.
And they got
if you go and fuck with someone property, or someone's what someone owns, yeah, you gonna have to pay for that.
They ain't fucking with something.
No. If you talking about a traffic ticket or
man, they don't own shit.
But not what he's saying. Why do you need them to acknowledge you? Why do you need them to acknowledge you?
Because you already under the presumption of assumption that you're under their control. You can't get away from that unless you prove
why
different.
You can't?
Brethren. Listen, brethren. We gotta face facts. We gotta face facts. Face facts now.
Why you can't get away from it?
They don't kill people.
You're all born in a hospital. You all gone to school, to them elementary and them grade school. You all have taken the process of being in the Masonic order.
Yeah,
Period.
yeah.
You can't deny that. You cannot deny that, brethren.
I dropped out.
Listen. You can't.
I dropped out. I ain't seen a report card with my name since I was in fucking the 6th grade.
Brethren, they still have the paperwork. Listen to what I'm telling you. They still got the paperwork on you.
Nadi, you giving them too much power. You giving them too much power, Nadi.
Listen. Can I get a point? Can I get a point in? I'm trying to get you to recognize something.
You giving them too much power, Nadi.
Let me let you recognize something. If you bought a car, right? And then I come tell you, yo, let me buy that car from you. And you sell me that car, but you never give me the title. And I never pay you the rest of the money. And you come try to take the car now. Is this car mine or is that car yours?
That's personal. That's personal property, Nadi.
Judge Joe Brown.
Just answer the question though.
How the fuck is paperwork bulletproof?
If you got the title, brethren, if you got the title to the car,
so you going to somebody to get the title to you? If you going to a court to get the title to you?
That's what you have to do because they have
the title. That's not what you have to do. Who got the title?
They have the title, brother.
Who got the title, Nadi? Well, listen to what you're saying, Nadi.
The state.
You giving them too much power, Nadi.
No, your mom and dad gave them that power already.
Can't nobody get my power away but me. Can't nobody get my power away but me.
Not even the Bahamas though. Ain't that the British rule or is that American rule?
You still playing with the game. You still went into a deeper part of the game.
I'm telling you.
Okay, so I'm telling you like this. So I go get this paperwork. When I go buy a gallon of milk, I ain't got to pay taxes.
If you got that
I just show my green passport and all this paperwork, and I ain't got to pay taxes on the milk.
Yes, sir. You don't have to pay shit.
You don't.
You don't have to pay shit because now your presumption. Hold on. You're proving you're not under the assumption of their grip. You're proving that you're not under the presumption of their citizenship.
So Nolly, you go on Kroger right now, buy some groceries, and you show your green passport, and you don't have to pay taxes.
No tax.
They're gonna call a manager up there to me, and I show the manager.
Hold on, let me say this real quick, man. On the new national IDs, you can do it with those. Even if you got an Aboriginal ID and they fucking recognize it, nigga, you ain't got to pay no taxes. That's a fact.
On sales taxes.
On sale taxes.
On every tax, bro.
Show me somebody who done did it.
Me.
Him, me,
Mama Chief.
Quentin, Mama Chief, goddamn shit. I do it all the time.
I do it when I go up in the Arab store and I do it. I don't pay tax.
I do it without ID. I do it some places without ID. Because the mom is what I can tell them. I don't have to have no fucking ID to show them. I know it. You know it, though. You're not from here. The motherfucker.
That's on certain occasions.
You know it. The motherfucker behind the counter, he know it. You ain't from here. You a foreign motherfucker. You know it, nigga. You ain't paying no taxes. Don't fucking act like I need to. Get your ass out of here.
Yeah, that's true.
Look, that's a fact. But what I'm saying is, check this out. At the end of the day, that shit is some bullshit still. Only reason I say that, Nadi, is because there's no way in fucking hell that I gotta go through all these goddamn loops and holes to get myself free when I know goddamn myself that I ain't your motherfucking slave. Period, nigga. I'm not even who that paper say I am. I tell you, I'm God. Nigga, and the nigga don't want to give me credit for that. Nigga don't even want to give me credit for my fucking earth. You gonna tell me I gotta pay for that? Fuck that. That's where I'm at. And you be telling me don't come down. I don't want to come back down. When I go up, I'll be like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna stay up. But nobody else want to be up that high. Nigga, I'm all high. And I mean it. I don't fucking play. I don't give a fuck what no one else say. You think God give a fuck what anybody say about him? Are you serious? You think God will come back and pay for the earth? Are you fucking serious? You think he came back in this town to pay for the earth? Why the fuck I walk around so pumped up? I be wanting a nigga to try me. Nigga, I talk all this shit. I say fuck all of them. Nigga, I be wanting a nigga to try me. I'll be right on God, old neck, standing right on the goddamn light with my arm. No gun, no pistol, no nothing, nigga. Talking to all them fake ass Muslims and every goddamn thing. Nigga, I'm not fucking playing. You gonna fuck with nobody else say? No motherfucker like me. I don't need no goddamn paperwork to be free.
I know that's right. Because it's just like you sacrifice one system to get into another system.
Hell yeah. Ain't no motherfucking paperwork finna be free. It ain't, if I got your ass, if I was the nigga in the position, if I was in a position to have you dumbass niggas, not y'all personally, but the dumbass niggas who out there in the world fucked up our paperwork, you think I would give you some paperwork that would get free? Come on. Come on.
Because you say you still got laws you got to abide by. So if you got laws, then you ain't no different than other motherfucker. You just got a different type of law you got to abide by.
It's only one law. It's only one law. Do unto others as have you, have them to do unto you. Nigga, if I'm driving and I'm doing 150, nigga, I'm doing what I'm doing as long as I don't smash into no motherfucking body.
Yeah, but you wanna let it be known that you follow the law of the land and not the law of amity.
No, I'm part of the land, the sea, the universe, the sky, the mind, electric, water. Nigga, I'm all law. I'm all law. That's what I all was. He was all law.
Thanos.
Peace. What's up with you? Hey, salutes, man. Go ahead. Everybody, man. Shout out to the real.
Let me say my government name.
Let me tell y'all something real quick. I'm gonna drop bombs right now because I'm going super high on my shit. I'll be back up to get ink in a minute. I ain't even that high right now to be get ink. Check this out. Look, check this out. With a law, right? So-called Allah or Allah. How you want to look at it? Listen, man, the arm, leg, arm, head was the 5-star general. And he was so 5 that he knew he was 6 because he came from nothing while he was in the 1 to 10 mix. While he was in the Satan mix, he was a 5 because they were looking at everything 1 through 10. But he already knew that he was a 6. You feel what I'm saying? When he came from the mix of everything in the mix, he was a 6 and a 9, a 3, 6, 9 to be divine. Man, come on, look. I'll show y'all some more shit I do with my time in my own fucking mind because I'd be like, fuck they time. This is what we got to get to a power to. And that's why I'm going to stop taking my channel back down up under that goddamn plateau of being the all. Y'all up here, y'all part of my body. Nigga, we God, nigga. You God. If I'm in your body,
right shoulder.
God.
I'm right. I call right shoulder right now.
We write law. We made law. We are all law. What do you mean?
Allah.
Because whether you know or not, there's another man's law. You jumping in hoops to abide by. Okay, you made this shit up, so I'm gonna do what you want me to do.
So you want to reverse the word law and call it wall? Then they got Walmart. So really, Walmart is about the law. Oh fuck, I ain't even mean to.
Yeah, just be you, man. That's all you can do.
That was dope.
I'm thinking about Costco now. What's the hidden meaning of Costco? What is that?
Yeah, the Osco.
It's the cost company. It's cost effective. We're gonna call the place Costco.
Yo, you see what Huey has on right now?
No, I can't.
You see. I'm gonna take it like this. You see, when you get up and you put on a pants of Levi, a Wrangler, or Jordache, or I'm talking. Oh, what they make now? What's the new clothes?
Arcanine, cross color.
All right, yeah. Let me get in the new style now. Right. I'm talking about Jordache. Right. Say what I tell you. Watch it. When you walk around with this type of gear on, right? you already, when they see that you're wearing their clothes, you already under the presumption that you belong to them because you're dealing in their trade. You're dealing in their commodity.
That's
So you know,
fuck.
off rip.
Damn.
If you driving a Ford Mustang or a Cadillac or any of them thing, you automatically under the presumption that you're dealing in their community
Who the
because
fuck
this
are
stuff
they?
be
They are.
brethren.
I am in the presumption
That's
of my shit.
so
This is my world.
I don't know about that, Natty.
That shit.
Listen, brethren.
realize you're a man.
If you doing business, if you's a J, you what Huey make? Huey make the staffs and thing. If Huey making them staff and someone see me with them staff, they're gonna say, "Oh yeah, you know Huey, you part of Huey little clique. Yeah, you got the staff because it's recognizable as his trademark. That's his trademark. No, if you go out here and you get a drive, it's just like getting a driver's license. You're dealing in their commodity. So once you dealing in their commodity, you already under the presumption that you belong to them. Brethren, you can argue it all you want to. I'm telling you.
Why you want to belong to somebody so bad, Natty?
Yeah,
Listen, how you gonna tell me what I want to do is when I come on here earlier today? I tell you, I said we all Masons and not knowing it because you're practicing the ritual. Hold on, brethren.
boy, we ain't fuck that Mason shit.
All right, I'm gonna let you ride, man.
I mean,
don't know
why
you boys got
you want to
overstand what I
why you want to master so bad? Let it go.
Yeah.
How about say that?
Lord.
Masters. How about
Because if you ain't a master, use a follower, use a
I'm just saying, but you
slave.
saying you constantly talking about ways we belong to somebody or we got the answers to somebody. Just let it go.
You're making it known yourself. I'm trying to give you the eye view of what's putting you in this box, and you don't want to
I'm
accept
not
the
in
eye
the
view
box.
that I'm giving you.
I haven't confessed that I'm in the box.
Brethren, if you wearing a pair of their Levi's or their Jordans or they're fucking
Okay, so
driving
what you
around
gonna
in
wear?
their
What you
car,
gonna walk
They
around
taking
naked?
40% of your bro. If they taking 40% of your income, they taking. Hold on. Let me say this though, because he keeps saying Naughty want to be a master. Because I get where Naughty coming from. Because if they taking 40% of your hard-earned labor for $1 that's fake, they are your master, bro.
they are your master. You
But I'm
already
just
playing the
saying,
game.
but
You
what I'm
dealing in
telling
their
you,
money.
since the beginning of time, it has always been systems like this in place. You've always had to work. You've always had to do this. You've always had to be a part of the community. Whether you were a hunter, whether you were a fruit gatherer, it's always been systems in place. It's no escape. They're just part of community. They're just part of life. But I'm just saying, but the power you give it over yourself.
But you being part of the
Okay,
community.
so what you gonna do? You gonna go live in the woods?
Hold on. No. You being part of the community should benefit the community, not a corporation.
Yep,
That's
facts.
the difference.
Okay, but what makes you think that the corporation isn't part of the community too? It's a reality. It exists.
Hold on. Natural law. Government. We shouldn't be working for the government. The government should be working for the people. That's the difference. That's why.
Okay, name one time in history where the government has worked for the people.
That's why I'm going down my list of why they didn't last. Because natural law will beat them out eventually.
It's the same system, just different names. Roman, Babylon, America, Mayans, Egypt. It's the same system.
And that's why they gone.
They ain't gone nowhere. It's still here.
Because they didn't. No, because people didn't.
Just a different name. So what you gonna do? Live in the woods?
Chinese slave.
No, you know what I gonna do? I'm gonna get my paperwork. While I exist in this system, I'm not part of the system. They're gonna see this through my paperwork.
And you get the paperwork, and you get the paperwork from the same government and system that you say you talking against.
I'm getting my paperwork to let them.
Okay, so they gonna.
None of that exists. First off, none of that exists. They are a corporation. Stop saying government, country. You need.
Okay, well you gonna get the paperwork from them.
From a corporation, yes, you will.
That already has paperwork on you.
And you're gonna get some more paperwork from them.
I'm gonna get some paperwork showing that the paperwork you got, you automatically admitting that it's fraud.
Hey, can I say
So why don't you just admit it's fraud? So why don't you just admit it's fraud?
by mouth, sound of mouth ain't nothing to do with pen and paper.
Why
You
not?
know this. You know.
Why not?
Listen,
Louder than
Bridget.
words.
That shit ain't never had.
Listen.
Ain't none of that shit y'all talking about ever had an effect on my life. None of it.
None of what? What do you
You ain't
mean?
None of what y'all talking about has never affected me because I don't make that shit reality to me. I do
You
what the
pay
fuck I
taxes
want to
every
do.
year, so that's
Well,
false.
so what? Everybody pay taxes. Name one motherfucker who ain't paying no
No,
taxes.
everybody don't.
So if
It's
you
a
get
whole list
pulled
of
over,
people right
you
now.
get
If you
pulled
go
over,
to
you
You
giving them a
paying
driver
taxes.
license.
no,
You
everybody
paying
don't.
taxes in some form. That's a reality, man. But it ain't gonna stop me from living.
That's
I ain't gotta
your
jump through them
reality.
jumps. I still do what the fuck I want to
That's
do.
your like we go back to. That's your truth. That's your reality.
Yeah, but it ain't the
You're right.
reality
After
for
they tax your
everybody.
40% of your labor
Yeah, you know what I'm
for
saying.
fake paper,
If you want to make that a reality to you, then make it a reality to you.
You better carry them papers, motherfucker. You better not leave home
I
without
ain't carrying shit.
it. You better have that shit
you
neatly
don't gotta
folded.
carry no paper. It's not like that.
Then
It's
I
not
just
like
tell you,
see all that
go and
fear,
read,
all that fear what y'all doing.
Bridget, go and read the Senate
I ain't
Bill
carrying shit but me.
168.
I
Let's
ain't
go.
carrying shit but me.
Officers
Look,
don't give a fuck about paperwork. They try and
Oh,
get away
you
with
got your
work.
driver's license on you.
They
You
worry
got your
about if
driver's
their
license.
body cam is on or not. They ain't worried about no goddamn
yo,
work.
You
man.
got your driver's license on you, and that's it. That's enough. You got
Yo,
your driver's license on you whether you go slap bang.
Can I say
Yes,
something
of
real quick?
course.
they're getting ready to chip people, put people GPS in people's arms, and make that the way people are going to get
Well,
If
I
you
paid
guess
part
instead.
of this corporation,
the day
Them
that'd be
people,
the day I'm dead. Then
them
if
motherfuckers
you
in
part of
line.
that corporation,
They're already doing it.
Elon Musk gonna say, if you don't get this chip, you can't work.
Can I say something real quick? Let me say something to the branding. All right. Understand what I'm saying, Nadia, about the branding, right? Right. So I would, for them to say that I would be able to walk around and be free as I would have to make my own clothing, my own rags, my own everything. I can't have on those shoes that theirs and let them know I'm free. Basically, is what you're saying. Because if they look at it and equate, see that I'm wearing Adidas, I'm using their commodities. I got to be one of theirs, right?
Yes, that's what Nadi said. Yep.
Okay, so if I walk around with my dick in my hand, what you think gonna happen?
They gonna try to shoot your ass.
Right. If I walk around right now, right, with my blue hat that I made,
It's funny.
right, which is one of their hats though. So you telling me I can't use this hat and put my own logo on it?
He's got a gun.
I'm telling you, if you look in any, you know why, brethren, you know why the indigenous or the aboriginals wear feathers and
Yeah.
put on the Indian uniform,
Right. But
or
they
the
still
Indian woman or the Arab woman
something that
from over there. If they over here in America, they got their Arab and the Indian uniform on. So when them people see them, they automatically take them out of the presumption that they belong to them and they belong to their culture. They belong to themselves.
You sent a feather
Man,
in your hair.
mercy, brother. I don't know why we gotta be so in opposition, bro. Why we can't come to truth and light.
So put feathers in your hair. That's what you're saying.
I'm telling you, if you doing anything to represent Babylon system, Babylon production, you automatically under the presumption you belong to Babylon. Period.
Listen, listen, man. Hold on. Let me ask a question. Hold on, Squid. 1 second, my G. Look, now my aunt right here, for instance, right? I made this motherfucker, right? But I made this shit out of some shit that I got here in Babylon. If I walk butt ass naked down the street right now with my aunt and I wrap this goddamn rag around me, who's they gonna say it is?
They're gonna automatically see you as observation to their government, so you're not part of their system. So they're gonna most likely, because you're a Nubian, and most of all Nubians that's here and abroad is basically under their system. They're gonna come to you and ask you some questions. How you pertain to answer those questions? How you pertain to answer those questions is gonna tell whether you under their system or not.
Who gives
It's gonna
them the
tell
right?
them.
Who give them, whoever they is, the fucking right to come question me?
That gun.
Why?
That gun, that presumption that they're legally obtaining that
Man, that's
jurisdiction.
crazy as fuck. So you're telling me that their gun gives them the permission to do what the fuck they want?
Everything done on a paperwork, bro. You know this. They lock you up for 10,000 years because a judge put it in paperwork.
I asked you, bro.
Golly.
Shout out to Nadi for bringing that word Nubian back out.
Let me say this real quick.
Appreciate
Let me say this. Because I said, what gives them the right?
Yes, sir.
Get about no paperwork. You said the gun.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's brute force.
So
People don't want to admit it.
Little bitty.
No, the gun is the secondary. The original is your birth paper. The original is you going to them school. The original is you speaking their language. Listen, bro, you're doing everything under their system. So
Who says their language?
System, they automatically do you go and look up the word presume, presumption, assumption. You're automatically under this grip because
So what does my assumption have to do with you? So I can assume something about you, Nadi. What they got to do with you?
You have? Do I have any? You have any right or any order or any paperwork tracking me to your assumption?
Assumptions can make a fool out of
Lord have mercy.
Do you have any type of?
You know what you're doing? You know what you're doing, Nadi? You giving God-like powers to something other than yourself.
I'm giving you a way how to get out of their power.
Okay.
And you don't want to accept it. You telling me I'm falling under subjection when I'm telling you I got out of their system by this way. I use paperwork to reverse their paperwork.
Okay, so do you drive a car?
Yes, I drive a vehicle.
What kind of pants you got on now?
Some fatigues.
Where it come from?
In the army, motherfucker.
How are you using the internet right now?
Fatigue, some heat. I got on some hands underwear. I have some hands socks. I have on some cold hand.
But see what y'all don't realize when you really go into that system, when you say you sovereign, when you say you establish your kingship, you don't depend on nothing from the system. You're supposed to be growing your own food, producing your own water and your own land, making your own clothes. You don't supposed to have on no fatigue. You don't supposed to be driving no Mustangs. You don't supposed to be paying no mortgages.
Hold on. Who made this fucking law book of you sovereign and you got to be doing all that?
I'm just saying, if you saying you taking something back from the system,
hold on. Let it finish. Vegan, let it finish.
You say you got to go to a motherfucker to get your name back. Give me my name back.
That's in your hold on. That's in your truth. That's in your truth. Reality.
Vegan. Hold on. Let it finish. Vegan. Let it finish. Vegan. Go on, Big Roger, and finish it off.
You know
finish
what I'm saying?
off what you said.
I'm just saying, so you would live like the Amish do. They don't depend on the grid. You know, when you say you getting off the grid, I can't go around saying, give me my paperwork and show me I'm gonna naturalize myself and I still got a Visa card.
All right, check this out. I don't think I sent you some paperwork where you can see, but there is a law where I can conduct business with whom and when I choose to, and I'm gonna show you an example of that. Trump, you have a president called Trump right now, and your President Trump or them President Trump, you know he don't take the money, the income from them government as president. He told them to take the money and volunteer donate it to the United States, whatever charity fund United States donate to. Cause he don't want the money, because if he take the money, then he falls under the subjection of order of their rule. He also told you, yo, I'm not going to show you my taxes just because you want to see my fucking taxes, because my taxes wasn't done under this business here. It was done under my free will as a man, where I can step into business with whom I want and when I want, and I can step out. So I can put this tie on when I want to, and I can take this tie off when I want to, and represent a man. Now, my paperwork gives me that authority. If you don't have the paperwork, you always under the presumption that you under the color of law. So you can't get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Trump out the system.
So your paperwork. So if I don't have the paperwork, I can't do what I want to do.
Yeah, you can do what you want to do, but there's gonna be a consequence behind that. You driving down the
So
road,
ain't no
you
so ain't
speeding,
no consequence.
it's gonna be a consequence behind it. Me speeding, there's no consequence.
I
I've
don't
been
know
stopped
about
doing
that.
I've been stopped
Huh?
doing I've been stopped doing the 106 by Alabama State Trooper and was let go.
Yeah, that was a blessing. You know,
Nah,
everyone
it
isn't
was
evil. Everyone isn't evil, but you
Even
do
that.
know you have some evil dudes out there that's willing to put you under that subjection.
So Nadi, you can speed 90 in a 25 mile an hour and they'll let you go wearing fatigue.
When I pull out my paper on them motor skunk, they run. They
Nadi,
run.
you put that on camera, B, because that sound like
I done put it on YouTube enough time. I have witnesses. I have witnesses right here in front of you right now. I'll tell you what it is with
man,
me.
get in that bucket.
You're not lying. You're not lying, man.
On camera, on live, motherfucker.
You're not
well,
lying.
you know, when not just like
It's
you
all
pull out your paperwork, I've been stopped numerous times. I pull out my conversation and my energy, and they get away.
I mean, you could
I put
do
my
that
hands
too. You could hold court right there. You could hold court right there on the side of the road because you fall under common law. That's true. You can do that if you got that game work to do that. But at the same time, if you get you a nasty ass fucker that carry you down, put you in jail, what you have for the judge now? Because the judge gonna automatically appoint you an attorney to hold you unstable or unfit to stand trial on your own. So
always
if you got your paperwork already in, the judge can't do that. Huh?
stop your car in a well-lit area if the police ever pull you over. Go to a place where there's people and cameras that can see, just in case they put some holes in them. Yeah. Before the paperwork. What if they period made with a bullet hole? That would be fucked up, wouldn't it? What if you get one of them KKK police that don't give a fuck about your paperwork? You hear me? Like, I don't think they asked some of these brothers if they had paperwork before they lit their ass up, you know? So I think it sounds good in theory, but just like the motherfuckers who make the laws, they could break those laws. Motherfuckers do whatever they want to be like separate from the system. But if they get a hold of you and they know that you are a goddamn agitator, they might try to treat you a little better in a sarcastic way.
And then it ain't foolproof because it may work for some, and there's some folks that they got blowed off with the paperwork. So it ain't foolproof.
At the end of the day, you motherfuckers ain't got no right to none of that shit. They ain't got no right to be selling their motherfucking land, whoever the day is, because they ain't make it. They wasn't me.
Yeah, tell me I got to have some paperwork. Who the fuck was you to tell me I got to have some paperwork?
Right. Who the fuck are they? This is what I'm talking about. This is why we have to do away with they. Because they motherfucking ass getting on my motherfucking nerves.
Hey, you know what that code is? That paperwork code sound like when you hand somebody papers and you got like a whole bunch of $100 bills in that bitch, and they be like, all right, go ahead.
If you're not gonna do paperwork, brethren, you gotta do like the brethren
the paperwork saying that the paperwork telling them I'm deep in the system. I'm deeper in the system than the normal motherfucker, so don't mess with me. I'm deeper in the system.
What the authentication is, what an authentication is. The authentication is them admitting.
Who you being authenticated by?
The Secretary of State.
Why does he need to authenticate you?
They invalid.
What does authenticate mean to you, first of all, so we can be on the same page?
Why does he have to authenticate you?
What does the authentication mean to you?
Okay, make you real somewhat. Give you some sort of right. Give you some sort of power. Confess to you that you are this. Telling you what you are.
No. That's not what the authentication is for. The authentication is for them in physically written form admitting that this birth certificate is fraud. Acknowledging that this birth certificate is fraud. Now you have the birth certificate and you have the authentication. Now you can do what you so choose with that birth paper, and it's not the state's own no more.
Right.
That paper don't belong to the state. That paper don't tie you to that paper, and that paper don't tie you to the state. That's what that is.
Right?
Who
if they committing fraud, hold on, let me say something. If they committing fraud, right? Right?
Yes, yes.
And they admitting to this fraud, right?
When you get it authenticated, correct.
You get it authenticated.
Right.
Why don't we see the state? Why don't you see the state committing fraud? Why ain't you put charges up against all of the motherfuckers?
You can, but if you do, you're gonna hold in representation of everything you put in them under fraud because you've been using that name. Look, hold up. You've been using that name since you was born, even in school and writing it on a piece of paper. So you've been participating in fraud also.
Unwilling.
Yeah, brethren, that's how they get you. This is a law. Listen. There is a law. If you don't get your name, listen, this is the law, the federal law. If you don't get your name trademarked by the age of 5 years old, you are committing a federal fraud act that can lock your ass up indefinitely without trial or jury. Listen to what I just said. At 5 years old. Now, what they do, hold on, I'm gonna give you the secret. I'm trying to give you a secret. Now, what they do is make you use that name in pre-K. They go and register you in pre-K. So now at 5 years old, you automatically under fraud and don't even fucking know it. They can come to your school and lock your ass up because you're using their fraudulent shit.
Hold on.
You don't think that's fucked up?
Hold on. Let me say something. Let me respond. Hold on. That's bullshit. Because if you're dealing with the color of law, and you know you're dealing with the color of law, and you dealing with this paperwork and this law, you know that any fucking contract that you did after you did what you're supposed to be did is supposed to be null and void, right?
Brethren, how is it null and void if you're using it?
It's null and void when you give it back to them because you weren't supposed to been using it. This is
how you gonna give it back to them without giving the paperwork? Once they already got that birth certificate, brethren, you got to do something to counter that. Come on, man. Because if you don't counter it, it's still in existence, man.
Wait. Advertisement. They're not authenticated shit if they not authentic.
Listen, hold on. Follow me real quick. I'm talking about you, Natty. You did your paperwork, right? Your paperwork is done. They been committing fraud on you. You done gave it back to them. You know that they've been committing fraud. You don't want to put a case on them because you've been using the name up till the time you got free. Right? Right. Okay. Now, by you knowing the law, you know that you never agreed to the contract in the first place. So that makes that contract null and void because you cannot sign no contract without your knowing. That is a motherfucking lie. That is a swindle.
Brethren.
No knowing and no understanding of the contract. How are you held accountable for the contract?
Not knowing the law is not an excuse.
Yes, it is. You can't make me sign no shit that I never signed.
If that shit is criminal,
Brethren, if you got a driver's license, you ever sign for a driver's license? You ever put your name on a school paper? You ever use that name? You ever use that name at all? Do you got anything in your pocket with that name on it?
I never signed.
Do you got a bill? Do you got a bill with that name on it? You don't have to sign. You're using it. You're using it. You're using their system, brethren.
You got to use it.
Listen.
Oh, man. So if you got to use it, you got to get out of it. Why you got to use it then? Why?
So you're not using the system, not it.
I asking you a question. Why do
are you using the system right now?
I just told you I have the right, by me having my authentication and I having my shit together, I have the right to deal business and not deal business. When I so choose.
So right now I don't have the right to deal and do business. Me.
Because you're automatically a business tool. You're automatically a commodity because you haven't got your paperwork in order.
So you got your paperwork.
Out of their commodity.
You can go do business when you want to, but I can't. I can't.
I mean, you can physically do what you want to do, but it's gonna be some repercussion behind it.
Okay, so if I go sell a lawnmower right now, I'm going to jail.
If you go sell a lawnmower?
You say that's doing business?
If you go sell a lawnmower, you going to jail?
I'm going to jail. That's you say because I don't have my paperwork, I can't conduct business without consequences. So if I go sell my next door neighbor my lawnmower, I'm going to jail.
if you got in your yard, you got a yard sale, right? And you want to sell your lawnmower, hell yeah. And you under their statue and shit. You haven't got your paperwork right, hell yeah, they could come on your property and take your ass to jail.
So I'm going to jail.
That like
But
something.
because
Yeah, they can go and look it up. Go and look it up, man. You have the federal law against yard sales.
But who protecting your rights, Nadi? Who protects your
protected-
rights? Who, if they take you to jail and you feel like it's
Me and my gun.
Nah, I'm
So-
talking about they take your ass to court and you arguing with them papers in your hand.
Oh, the judge gonna let me go off rip.
So the judge defending your rights.
The judge is gonna let me go off rip because I'm not part of the system.
So you giving the judge the power.
The judge is defending your rights.
If I'm in their jail, Dredgen, and I got my paperwork together versus you in that jail and you don't have your
We're
paperwork.
not talking about me. We talking about you. You the one said.
Dredgen, I'm trying to give you a scenario right here. You don't want to take it. I'm finna give it to you. I'm finna give you both sides.
How is the fucking your rights and your paperwork protected by who?
You
The
said
same
what?
system that you
I'm
say
asking you. What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying?
Those papers you talk about, that shit is valid and authenticated by who? The same people that run the fucking system are those people that don't.
Listen, brethren, listen. If them
So
people take
all
me
the
to
thing you
court,
doing is they're telling you, okay, you part of the club now, brother. You part of the club. You deep in the system.
Look at me type shit going on his face type in the front of the court. They be like, oh, you special, you one of them type motherfuckers. You still subjugated, yo.
You deep in the club now, baby. You got some VIP papers now, player. That's what we gonna give you the VIP papers.
Yeah, I think what we need to do is start growing our own food, get our own land, and filtering out the people who find the right people and start working on the next generation. Because if we don't filter out the fake people from the real leaders, because I think what we really need is a whole bunch of leaders, dude. Because we can't have no fucking followers. A good leader is a good follower, and because a good leader is gonna follow all the right things. And right now, we're talking about paperwork, and everyone disagreeing with you that, or whatever, however you say your name, because that's not the root of the problem. The root of the problem is we're not self-sustainable, and our power is being taken by force. You already said it yourself. A gun is the thing that is the only reason that they have any power at all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why you guys not understanding.
You're talking about laws, dude. Laws are all fucked up. You're trying to follow them. All right, mic drop. That's all I gotta say.
Those are man powers.
Right.
Somebody wrote those laws that you had to go get these papers to do this authenticate. Come over here and authenticate yourself. Let us know who you are, and we're gonna have an agreement. You part of the club now. These other niggas, they just regular club members. You the VIP now. Come on, get the VIP paperwork.
I don't know. We're not gonna authenticate this motherfucker. Fuck that type shit. That's like
and then you going there. Oh, you're not gonna authenticate me? You're not gonna stamp me?
But I got the right.
You supposed to acknowledge I'm free. Tell me now.
Yes. When we was born, right, we never agreed to none of that shit. They took our footprint unwillingly, right? I mean, against our will. So much so that I know we was pulling our leg back. They had to pull your leg and hold it on the paper.
Damn.
We didn't fucking never want to do it in the first place, nigga. I go to their ass, then and told their ass, I said, bitch, if you motherfucking put my name down on this paperwork, I'm gonna kill you, bitch. I was talking to their ass like that when I was born. That's why they knew I was a motherfucking problem. I'd be a hell raiser. Facts. And look, man, fuck they shit. At the end of the day, I'm not following none of their shit, man. I'm ready to die. Because this is how I think this is why the jihad do the shit that they do. I think that's the only true form of revolution, bro.
Man, hold on. Here we
go. Them motherfuckers that they ain't got no control of you, nigga. No matter what you do, bitch, you can lock me in the wall, bitch. I still kill myself if I wanted to, bitch. You ain't got no control of me. You gonna put me in the cell and I'm already in the cell and myself already giving life. How much more time you gonna give me? A double, triple life? The same life that you gave me, the same thing where I keep coming back? You think that most of us that keep coming back to do life was in a cell and that they gave us life and they keep bringing us back to this motherfucking hell?
And it's just like you drive, like you say, you driving. Because I don't have paperwork, I got to abide by the speed limit. But because you got paperwork, you can speed, and they pull you over. Hey man, they gave me permission to speed. Here go my paperwork.
You
all right, you
get
go
locked up for speeding if you speeding too bad. That's right.
Your paperwork, let me say this. Your paperwork is that dope, right? Your tags and everything should be straight, so they shouldn't be pulling you over right now. Right? Naughty. Your tag should have do not stop, do not detain on my license, on my tags. So if you do pull me over, that's why you rolling with those straps, because you must be gun ho. Any nigga who pull you over, you should be laying their ass out.
Gun ho. I am a gun and a whore.
Because I'd be laying their ass out if I knew that my tag say do not search and detain. And I'm riding through and you don't pull me over and I ain't injure nobody. As soon as your ass walk up to the car, bam! Before your ass get the fucking do me, or before you get the car back up, I'm gonna burn your ass up every time you pull me over. As soon as you pull me over, I'm gonna burn your ass.
We do gotta remember that this system and its laws wasn't put in place for our benefit. Did we forget that they got hella lawyers and motherfucking things written down to keep motherfuckers controlled. You know what I mean?
To keep your ass
and that paperwork just taking you deeper into the system.
Yes,
how you feel that? How you feel that when I get out of everything I ever come across?
Okay, that's because they gave you a VIP pass.
We can't have
they gave you a VIP pass.
talking at one
you deeper
time.
in the system.
Hold on.
We can't have 15 people talking at one time. Let's get some order with each other.
One at a time.
I don't know about that.
I asked you about your tag. You got no do not stop and do not detain on your tag.
Listen, and I'm gonna say this again, and I hope you guys catch what's going on. I was doing 160 miles on the state of Florida highway last year. 160. The man pulled me on my tag. I had no commercial vehicle, no insurance, no driver's license, private automobile. Private. This is what I had on the back of my tag. I can put it in the back chat for you, what my tags look like. All right? What I put on my tag, the man come take me to, he wanted me to give him my ID. I didn't give him no identification, but the authentication, I gave him my scheduler fee. I gave him a couple of paperwork. It was about 8 of them on the side of the road had me. 2 supervisors and the rest cop. Yes, they broke my window out. Yes, they took me to jail. Yes, they charged me $12,000 to come out on bond, cash money. But when I went to court, the judge threw everything out, and I swing them same 5 of them right now. I swing all 5 of them for violating my rights. And you know what the judge told me? The judge says, from here on out, if you're gonna ride, do not put anything in that tag spot, because that tag spot, whatever you put something in that tag spot is only for commercial use only. If you're not doing commercial, you do not use that tag spot at all. You don't put nothing in that tag spot. The judge said it's better for you to ride around without a tag than to ride with any tag on your thing, because it's commercial spot. So what I telling you,
did you get your 12,000 back?
I go into court right now. I sue in the cops civilly. I sue them.
They didn't give your money back though, right?
No, they didn't give me my money back because I bonded.
Okay, so that's all they wanted, your money.
Basically. Yeah. Basically, you know, the judge can talk to your ass.
You still have to
go to jail, quiet. Like, shut your ass up and go in that cot.
You have to go through a lawsuit.
You know why? You know why I bonded? Look, hold on. You know why I bonded up? Because I wanted to get out of jail.
So you did the same thing I would have had to do.
Because I wanted to get out of jail right then on the spot. I didn't want to sit around and wait for no judge.
So you in debt? And them papers got you in debt, motherfucker. I mean, you had to pay for that window then. And that shit took a hell of time.
Had they paid for your window?
You know
Did they
what?
pay?
You know
Did the
what?
paperwork? Did they pay for your
Yes,
window,
they
Naughty?
gotta pay for my window because I swing them.
I said, how
I
they paid
swing the
it?
individual brethren.
Have they
Listen to
paid
what
it
I'm
yet?
telling you. Because I got my paperwork, I have the right to go after these people for violating my
Okay,
civil
so
rights.
I
If
would
you
have to
don't,
sue them too, right?
no, listen, you're not gonna get it. You're not
I'm
gonna
not gonna
get it
get
if
it.
because you're still under their presumption of
So I
a
can't sue for my
citizen.
$12,000 back, but you
No,
can.
you can't. You can't. They ain't gonna do it.
That's not a fact, Naughty. That's not true. That's not true.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you
That's not
straight
true,
up,
Naughty.
Bridget. I'm gonna tell you straight up. If you go and sue like these people suing the city and the states and shit, all that shit is fraud. You can't sue the government. And the states and cities
Naughty.
following them.
Hey, Rodney,
What?
Naughty.
I'm
They
gonna have
gave
to
my
shoot.
money.
I'm
They
gonna have
gave
to
my
shoot.
money back. They gave my money back.
Rodney,
I didn't have to sue them. They gave my $3,000 back when I bonded out. I didn't have to sue them.
damn. Billy clubs, cross the forehead. I got my papers though. I'm just playing, man. Yeah, fuck it. It sounds like you went through a lot. I'm glad you told that part of the story. Most people leave that shit out. But you probably in debt now because of that shit, though, Naughty.
I
Why
don't
you got to
know.
sue
I don't
for
know
your
how.
$12,000 back? And the judge said, the judge let you go free. He gave your money right. He should have gave your money back right then and there with your
Hey, check.
paperwork.
No, he shouldn't have.
He
And
was
I'm glad.
playing with
Listen,
you. He
man.
told you was better
Hold
to have
on,
no
brother.
tag at all. That's a setup right there, motherfucker. Drive
Yo,
a no
which one
tag.
of y'all? Which one of y'all? Let me tell you about a schedule of fee. All right. I got all of this in the thing. They can do whatever they want to do, just like I can do whatever I want to do, right? Or
Right.
you can do whatever
Get
you
out
want to
your
do.
ass on the
But
house.
there's a consequence that's got to be paid behind it. And for every violation they did to me, they gonna pay. Do you understand? So the $12,000, yeah, I went through that. Me going to jail, yeah, I went to that. But you know what is gaining me off of that? I sued 5 policemen, and I finna take them for every fucking thing they ever had. So yeah, I probably went through a little inconvenience, but they fucked up because I got my shit together, bro. I got my own contract of business. Anytime someone does business with me, they're gonna have to pay. So when them police pulled me over, I'm not under no presumption that I belong to your citizenship because you have nothing showing you that I'm part of your citizenry. You have no tag on my car. I given you no driver's license, so you have no inclination that I'm part of your citizenry. So when you did something to me, and plus I gave you my contract of schedule of fee. So when you took me to jail and did it, you already made it agreement that you're gonna pay me.
Hey, can I
Yeah, I gotta go down here, go through
So
the
when
little
you win that case, Naughty, let me know.
can I say something real quick? That what you're saying is it makes no sense because literally immigrants or Mexicans, whatever you want to call them, who come to the country that don't have no paperwork or anything like you're trying to say you're trying to do, they get their ass deported. You really
Now hold up, no, that makes no sense. And, hey, until this new Senate bill 168 just passed, you couldn't even get a police to fuck with an immigrant, bro.
Well, Naughty, I'm
A
telling you, like
police could not fuck with an immigrant.
when I went to jail for DUI, when I went to jail for DUI and I beat my case, within 3 days they gave my bond money back. I didn't have to sue them.
3 days.
Naughty. That's true what you're saying. They don't really fucking with immigrants.
Got his shit back.
But now they can. Now they can because of the Senate Bill 168. Now the regular police is acting as ICE agents.
Yeah, ICE agents. My point is, if you're trying to say that you don't want to have no documentations that are connecting you to America, if you really had that paperwork, they would have get you the fuck out of here. You would be considered an immigrant.
No, brethren, you considered an indigenous Nubian. Watch it.
So why isn't the indigenous people themselves considered? Because they need to go through paperwork. The indigenous went through paperwork and they got their asses screwed over. They ended up in reservations.
No, them aboriginals, bro. It's a difference between hold on, man. I'm trying to get a brethren some sight. It's a difference between an aboriginal and an indigenous. And when you claim to be indigenous, you are of the land you stand on. That's wherever it is. You're not part of the Admiralty law. Now, the aboriginals are part of an Admiralty law. every title after indigenous, even indigenous is not a title, it's a way of life. But everything aboriginal on all the way up to the president, you're taking on a title of citizenship. And when you take on a title of citizenship, you're gonna be under the rule of Tom. That's all it is. You can't get from upon it until
Yeah,
you get yourself out of that.
but the problem goes back to they want. The problem is they do whatever they want, dude. If they want to say, "Hey, let's gather up all of these guys who are whatever citizens that you're talking about, let's round them up and fucking get rid of them."
Yeah, they probably got plans for that.
Yeah, what's
Do you know
them
what a
stopping?
green? You know what a green passport is?
You keep on talking about it, dude, but you're not answering the questions I'm saying. There's nothing stopping them from doing whatever
Do
the
you
fuck they
know what
want.
a green passport is?
Yeah, you just explained it. You just
What is it?
spent.
What is it? What is it?
You want me to?
No, I just asking you what you think it is after I explained it. What's one word you can
Come
give
on,
me
now,
to
ain't nobody.
It's
hold on,
a
brethren,
best.
hold on. Let the brethren
It's a
learn
best.
something.
Okay, you said there was a white and there's a green one,
Uh-huh.
and basically from everything I heard you say, the green one's better. That's it. That's all. That's
The green one gives you diplomatic immunity. All
yeah,
right.
it's better.
The,
So
the,
you're saying it's better.
the blue one shows that you're under citizenship. Now,
Yeah,
when
I
you
get it. I
got a
get it.
green one, you can be from Africa and you come over here to America with a green passport, a diplomatic passport. They can't fuck with you. They
Yeah, but
can't
you
even
can.
pull you over. Listen, brother, you got Indians right now. You got Indians. Unless they come out and break somebody's window or steal someone's property, they are indigenous reservational Indians. When they come out on the U.S. soil, they don't even have to follow by U.S. laws unless they commit a corpus delicti. Go and do the study, brethren. This is a real 100% Indian.
So
They
you
don't follow the U.S. law.
you got diplomat papers? Is that what you're saying?
That's why I've been telling you you making yourself into a diplomat, diplomatic immunity where you can go on any piece of the land. You're not following on the admiralty law anymore. We are following on the admiralty law, brethren, under this citizenship, and we're not knowing it.
Yeah, and
I
This
what
is
law are
what
you
I'm
hear
following?
what
trying to show
you're
you.
saying. I
What
hear
law are
what
you following under now? When you're not, if it's not that law, what law are you following under? Because
Common
what we're
law, law of the
yeah,
land, common
we're
law, law of the
we're
land.
And so I
oh my
can't
god.
follow because I ain't got my paperwork. I can't fall under the law of the land.
You can on your own free will, but you're still going to be seen as a citizenship under their
Okay,
statute, bro.
so even with my paperwork, they still gonna see you some kind of way, right?
No, they're gonna see you free. That you're not under
They
their
gonna see you
rule.
free.
That they can't do nothing to
But
you.
but until you show your paperwork, they gonna look at you like a nigga.
Yeah, they're gonna look at you and have you under the assumption
But when
that
you
you
show
fall.
your paperwork, they gonna say, "Oh, he ain't no nigga. He got
Oh,
VIP
But
pass."
you showed
oh,
them
oh,
your paperwork and they
oh,
took
oh,
your
oh,
ass
oh.
to jail, Naughty. Like, how
Hey,
many
so if
days
they see you free, does that make you free just
I
because
just told you it was 8 of them trying to make look big for each other. Or we gonna take this nigga down. Watch it, because you have ignorant motherfuckers out there. I'm not saying that's not gonna be the case,
So
but
it's not
with your
foolproof.
paperwork, if no, listen, brethren, listen, cheese and bread. With your paperwork, right? If I got my paperwork and I got to go see this judge, she's not a dummy that's just taking on a badge to lock motherfuckers up. She really got something to
But they still got
read.
your $12,000.
Why was you speeding any goddamn way? Like,
Because I wanted to. I did what I wanted to do. I wanted to be free,
guess
filling all
what?
my
If I'm
horsepower up
free
under
in
my
my own
ass.
land, if I'm free in my own land and I got my own rights and shit, my own sovereignty, I'm gonna pull your ass over for doing 160 and a 75. Straight like that.
But then you violated me again. You violated my freedom.
I'm gonna just have a water gun. I'm gonna super soaker your ass.
And then the police them is not working under the 1776 Constitution. They're working under the 1871 Constitution.
hey, I think this is a problem here. There's not enough people thinking like leaders. Because when I was a little kid, dude, I always thought about how my actions, if 1,000 people were doing the same thing I was doing, how would that make the world a better place, or would that make things better or worse? You know, people don't think about getting that mentality of leading nations and needing to. Dude, if 1,000 people followed what you're talking about, we would all still be working for the system. I think what we're trying to do here on the panel is like do all our complete our own shit and confront them and all their fucked up laws. Like you're trying to come over here and say, oh, this is what we need. Like,
We need to do this to be free.
yeah, and I'm saying, yo, we need to fucking figure out a way to confront them and get together, because a lot of people who are doing good things, but you know, they're not gonna fucking put themselves out there for everybody to see. There's a lot of damn manipulators out here. You could be doing, in reality, you can only help yourself, but overall, you know, we need to find the right people, because there's too many damn manipulators trying to take advantage of people who are trying to help people.
Check this out. So if you got the mouthpiece or the gap piece to get out of certain situations with the laws, and I don't, but someone the third person over here who we both know, he has his paperwork where he can get out of certain situations through his paperwork. But I don't have the mouthpiece to do it, but you do. So what is my best option? Is my best option to try to learn how to talk that I don't know how to talk to them people to get me out of certain situations, or should I get my paperwork to keep me straight?
Okay, I feel whatever you feel you got, whatever you feel is best for you. If you feel the paperwork is your save and you got to do that, do it. Some people feel they don't have to do it. It don't make one right or one wrong. It don't make one right or one wrong.
This law they just made. It don't matter how much damn mouth you got. When they pull your ass on the side of the road for walking and they want to see your birth paper and you ain't got it, they locking your ass up. So tell me how much mouth you think you're gonna get away with.
And what state they doing this in?
It's every state. It's called the Senate Bill 168. Go and read it.
Okay. So they're just locking you up if you ain't got your birthright.
Locking your ass slap the fuck up, brethren, and claiming that you're an illegal immigrant. Period. You can be born in New Jersey. You can be born in Alabama. You can be born in California. If you ain't got that birth certificate,
so who you know they got locked up? Who you know that got locked up so far?
Look at California. California just did a thing.
Who you know?
Listen, brethren. Okay. Well, go ahead and test the water. Go jump in there and see if it's piranha or sharks in there. And I'm gonna sit over here on the shore and watch. See if you make it to the next side.
You sit over there on the shore.
Yeah. Or I'm gonna build me a boat. Or I'm gonna build me a boat to go over on the next side, so I won't get caught up by shark and piranha.
But
they still got your
$12,000. Queen of England don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Yeah.
But they still got your $12,000.
And I'm suing the fuck out of them. And if it
but they still got it.
It'll get paid 50 million times that. So I'm not sweating that. It's no hair off my back.
$25 money.
Ain't no hair off of my back.
Yeah, I know it. They told you They told you free to go and kept your money.
And what? They were trying to keep my car too.
So they told you free to go and kept your money.
Yo, motherfucker, the gold goddamn thing is fucked. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, free up off the paper.
That's all good, but if I want to come up out of them system right then and there,
it works. Then it's just like Flat Plane said.
Yo, I can't hear nobody talking right now. There's too much.
Someone got too much background. Check it out. You have one of the brotherhood in the panel on a chat right now, and he have his paperwork together, and he's a 32 degree, right? And I'm gonna say this. Listen.
So now
I mean,
Flat plane. Hit your mute, Flat plane.
Okay, I got you.
How many Masons you know? How many Mason brothers you got?
You say what?
How many Masonic brothers you got? Yeah.
How many on this panel right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6 of y'all.
Okay, all right. You just take so you you taking through verbal kind of like paperwork. You taking back what Masonry is as far as what
I'm telling you. You see how you say, oh, they got these secrets and they ain't telling people these secrets and woo, 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 woo. I'm sitting here telling you how the fuck they get up out of their system. What the Masons do themselves, them own secret that you ain't knowing, but I'm giving it to you and you don't want it still. You still want to be trapped up on the checkerboard floor. No matter what you're saying, you're still part of the government rule if you don't get out of the government rule.
Unless I go the Masonic way.
Okay, check this out, Bridget. Check this out. October 1st, 2020, they coming out. You must have the new ID. If you don't have the new ID, you can't do anything in a government facility.
That don't bother me.
Hold on. Let me give you some sight.
Go ahead.
Do you when one of them money truck, what they call him money truck?
Armored vehicle.
When an armored vehicle come to any establishment, grocery store, bank, little convenience store, if the federal government got $100,000 or $200,000 surety bond on that building, that's a government building. So now if October 1st come along and you don't have that new ID, you're not going to be able to go in the grocery store. Hold on, you're not going to be able to go in the grocery store and buy fucking food. So you telling me if you don't go and get that ID, you ain't going to be part of their system? This is their system.
You telling me that 14 and 16-year-olds at the cash register is going to ask everybody for their ID before they take payment for that?
Do you understand when them people implement a law? You got a Social Security card?
I probably do.
If you got a Social Security card, you're a federal agent, bro. Well, that's your federal ID number.
Somebody just called me an agent the other day. It all makes sense.
You can't get out of it. You're in it already. So what you gonna do to get out of it?
So Nada, do you have a credit card or a bank card?
No, I don't have no bank card. No.
Do you have a credit card?
Nope, I took all of them. I dismantled all. I had a bank account with Navy Federal for over.
I'm saying so you deal strictly in cash.
Cash. If I can't buy it, I can't get it. I'm not buying it.
So you go to the light bill company. You don't pay online. You go to the light bill physically, and you do everything physically.
Oh no, I do have a cash app. I got a cash app. Yeah, I got a.
But cash app is tied to some kind of bank account, right?
Yeah, needs
I don't have a no, sir.
So what is tied to then? It's coming out your pocket.
The bees.
No, it's just like it's.
Brethren, I listen to me. I have a cash app, but I do not have a bank account. I don't have any credit card. I own damn near 90 acres of land. I don't pay no taxes. I haven't paid taxes in over 6 years now. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I don't drive around with no driver license. I keep my gun. I don't have no license plate. I don't have no insurance. I don't do none of that. I do what I need to do. And when I get pulled, I give them motherfuckers my card that they need to see, and them get the fucking pushing. They don't.
So what is your cash app tied to, Nada, if it's not some kind of account?
I don't have no bank account. It ain't tied to nothing. Believe me, I don't have nothing. I don't have no account.
I'm saying if you got a cash app, it's tied to something.
Yep.
Masonic.
No, listen. That's a lie. I'm telling you right now, that's a lie. That's a lie because I got a cash app and I don't have no bank account. What are you talking about?
Okay, but where the money coming from though?
That's not what he's saying, man. He's saying he's just using it like a checkbook, like he's.
I know. I'm saying, but the cash app, but you still got it. Still got to draw the money from somewhere.
No, if you send me some money, I don't. What do you mean? You send me some money, it come into my cash app. What are you talking about?
No, if you send some money today, I see what he's saying.
Okay, so you put money in. You put money in the cash app.
Yeah, if I go to the Walmart and scan my card and I tell them how much I want to put on it, they put that on the card and it got money on my cash app card.
Okay.
Hey, can I hear what Adam has to say? He just joined not that long ago.
Yeah.
I was just wanting to see what you guys was talking about, and mainly it's about Nadi's little checkbook cash app. And I don't know why we're even getting uproarious over that. But the thing is like these Masons, man. I mean, like they take the credit for all the good shit that goes on in the community, but they're still really the ones behind all the fucked up shit. They're like, they'll hold like food lines and stuff for homeless people, but they're still the ones that are still fucking you.
Facts.
They call it empathy and shit.
They're renegating as people that are like saviors and actually give a fuck about everybody, but they're actually the ones that are bending people over and fucking them.
Facts. Santa's
Yeah, you know, you got to be part of a religion in order to be part of the Masons. They're using spirituality, people's spirituality, and fucking flipping it into religion, and then using that shit to confuse even more people.
I said the same thing earlier. What I tell you? What I said? I said we are natural, right? Because we ain't got to go into the book. They go by their book and by their records and by what this paperwork said. This goddamn black and white. See, look,
it's all religion.
This is the reason why they deal with that black and white checking board. And I'm gonna show y'all again. And I'm told it to y'all over and over and time again. All right. The reason why they dealing with this black and white checkerboard is this goddamn paperwork. And the real thought about it is what they thinking about, they bring it to light. Only thing is they think about it and write it down so it can manifest that night. So this is when they do their spells. You feel me? And then they got everybody up under this spell that they call contract, right? And what is a contract? They con you to keep track of you.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And you sign.
Get a paper trail on you. Get a paper trail on you.
Is somebody next to a computer?
Hold on, mic drop. You say what, Adam?
Is somebody next to a computer?
I'm on a computer.
All right, can you look up the definition of tract? T-R-A-C-T. Tract.
Okay.
So we can break down the word of con, C-O-N, and then tract together. We all know what con means, right? To con somebody, con,
and
you know?
A con is also with, like in Spanish, con is with. So with traction, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, you got this signature, and the traction is going to be what does this paper say it's going to be? You know what I mean? That can also be a way of looking at it.
Just like with the word believe, what you have is Bela and then Eve. If you look up the definition for Bela, it means to usurp something, to contradict, to vaguely interrupt, to mask. You see what I'm saying? To belie somebody is like it's hard to explain, but when you read the definition, you'll totally get it, especially with Eve at the end. Bela, Eve.
And Belial is the name of the devil. Another.
Hey, listen to this track. All right, the first two definitions: an area of indefinite extent, typically a large one. All right. The second one: a major passage in the body, a large bundle of nerve fibers, or the continuous elongated and
like digestive tract
or region.
Yeah. The first one is more in depth on the body, your body enlarge of the area. It's talking about the area. So they con in your area, contract. They con your area to subject it to them or subject it to someone.
It's like train track. My album's got track.
The track, hold on. The track is you.
Is you, exactly you. You are the track, your area.
You. That's what the contract was. Just like I said. Now they conning you also to keep track of you. The track is you.
Track you down.
Track. The mind. You are the one that's running the a track got a starting point and an end point, but it can also ride the line. A train track. All right. So what the contract was only do with the con you to let them literally keep tracking you. That's all it is about. So if you get out of one contract and go into another one, all you did is switch the tracker.
I don't think you did was con yourself.
All you did was.
But you know what? I really want you guys to catch on is that saying absence of the law is no excuse. And you got to really understand what that means. That goes for the police too. If they don't know the law, there's no excuse. There's no excuse because they don't know. But if you don't know, there's no excuse. So by you not knowing,
you didn't have no dealings with that at the age of born to when you was 5. That is an excuse.
brethren, when you're when when my mother and my father had me.
Newborn. Hold on, let me say this, man. Because there's no motherfucking way that is cool for you to goddamn con a newborn and think that I was supposed to know at 5 when you've been telling me a whole fucking life, my whole fucking life. And then when I come to awareness, you telling me it ain't my fault to have no awareness or no law.
Yeah, dude.
You know, I just wish you guys are really be in depth on how deep this rabbit hole go. When your mom and dad, look, brethren, when your mom and dad got a social security card, they automatically federal agents and not knowing it.
Man,
they are.
That ain't got nothing to do
Listen,
with me.
Listen, bro, listen. Let me finish. When your mother and father have you, you're their property. But then having you in a hospital under the birth certificate, which is a court document that can only be given to a court official or a federal official. So they give that court document to your parents. Your parents are the ones that's actually signing you over to their property to the state. You don't have any control until you turn 5 years old under the law. Under the law, once you 5 years old in the state of America, in the United States of America, you're considered a man or a woman of your own consent. If you don't understand the law that you using his name in fictitious and under fraud, you being held for that. Even though you don't know, you're being held for that.
Yeah,
So
but that's
what I'm
the
trying
problem.
to get,
We're not property though. That's the thing.
you are, my kids are property. Which I mean, I don't even call them kids.
Right.
I call them property.
When they sign that birth certificate, and give you
Your
that
kids gods in their own right.
Man, my kids are my property because I made it with my own hand, and no one can come take something I made. Hey, look here, brethren. Sound like a fruit basket. When you go and call your children and child, you know that means a baby girl. Listen,
I call mine God.
Look, I have my kids claimed under my trust. I have my property claimed under my trust. I have my vehicles claimed under my trust because it's my property. No one has a claim to that. Do you understand what you have to do to get out of their system? If you don't want to do it, okay, fine and good. I bet you they can come take it. I bet you they can come take it.
Let me say this.
Man, I getting hyped up behind this, bro.
Whoever they
I just try and give you some rights.
But they still got your $12,000.
Let me say this
though. That don't bother me. I free. I fuck that money. That money don't even belong to me. It's their money. It's their money.
But you trying to sue for it.
Let me ask you this, Nadi.
No, I'm not. I'm suing for gold and silver commodities. I'm not suing for a dollar. I'm suing for commodities. Man, God damn. Hey, hold up. Can one of you guys who got my paperwork that I sent paperwork to one of you go and pull the paperwork so that some of these guys can catch on to what's really going on? Because it sounds like a bunch of shit coming out of the side of their mouth right now, bro. Y'all just talking shit.
Listen.
Hey, we ain't gotta be throwing bombs like that, man. Let's just all go one at a time. You know what I'm saying? We all respectable fucking men here.
But y'all ain't respecting shit. I telling you, you just throwing it in the trash and throwing me, oh, you this and you. Man, I giving you some right of truth and you don't want to take it. You want to take it and diminish it and put some type of label on it. I'm not giving you that for that. I'm giving you this to be free, for you to be free.
That's your truth, Nadi.
It's the truth of everybody born in America in a hospital. Brethren, everyone born in America under a hospital is the truth.
But Nadi, why you can't respect my path of freedom? That's your path of freedom.
I did respect it. I said if you got the gab to sit on the side of the road to talk a cop out of taking you to jail, more power to you, bro. But it's not for everyone. What I'm telling you is for everyone. So don't knock down what I'm telling you because it's for everyone to
me going to the courthouse and getting paperwork ain't for everyone.
No, I ain't going to the courthouse, brethren. When I go to the courthouse, I'm filing paperwork. I'm going to the
filing paperwork.
Secretary of State. I'm going to the Secretary of State office to get it authenticated.
Masters, Nadi, why don't you bring up a false advertisement lawsuit? And then we could all join in together and sign on that.
It's not false advertising because you know what you just said, Red, when you came on.
first thing you said is, "Don't use my government name." Didn't you say that?
Yeah, I was playing though.
But look, do you use that government name when you go fill up, sign that check
I was
with
talking
that
about
name on
Red
it?
Squid. Mine's I call me Red Squid. I'm on the Level Boss's account right now.
Yeah. No, what I say is, do you ever use that government name?
All the time.
You are under their rule of authority.
This is
So
different.
you don't use what name you use,
They
Nadi?
don't have power over me.
I just told you, once you get it authenticated, you're not working on the fraud any longer, bro.
Matter.
Well, what name
man.
do you use,
I
Nadi?
try to tell you right now. What you see, Nati Tafar. What you see.
So is that your birth? Is that your birth name? Was that your government name?
Government name.
No,
That's the name my mother. That's the name my mother and father gave me.
So that's on your birth certificate, right?
But hang on, you misplaced and everything. Yes, that's the name that his mother, like all our names. Our mom and dad gave us those names, but your name in all capital letters on your birth certificate, that's a different motherfucker. That's not you.
That's not you.
motherfucker.
But you're claiming that. You're claiming that to be you.
Man, y'all might as well believe the Easter Bunny lay eggs. Y'all might as well still believe in planets and NASA and shit.
Dude, so you don't use that name. Your light bill, your light bill ain't in your name.
Yours not in yours.
I'm authenticated. I have my paperwork in order.
But it's still
this is
in your
why
name,
I try to tell you. It's not me. It's not me.
Yeah, you sound crazy.
Listen, man, all right, I'm gonna sound crazy.
He doesn't sound crazy. No.
Everyone mute your mic.
Anybody on this channel fucking crazy.
Listen, hold on, check this out. What he's saying is, all right, before when you was born, they created this birth certificate and this social security card. All right.
Yes.
Now, by the time that you was 5, you were supposed to go take claim of this, so you had the rights to utilize it.
Okay, but never told.
Hold on. Yes, but never told. You're right. We was never told this. So that goes away with the contract shit right there. That throws the contract now in the void once we come into knowledge of it, because you can't make a contract be valid when the contract wasn't clear. Now check this. Hold on. Now check this out. This is how we get our way from this shit, period. But what he's saying is the authentication is letting them know that I had the right to utilize this name. So now I'm utilizing this name for what it's worth.
Okay.
All right. All right. Listen, my thing is, if they committing fraud by committing this action at the first of your birth, we need to hold them accountable for that. We shouldn't be accountable for being tricked to use something that y'all put in place for us to utilize. Because what they did was pull the trick on you. They put something in place for you to utilize and then never told you about it, that you've been working for something that you never had to work for. Everything is being traded over here for you. Everything deal that they did, they do on account of you and me. And the only way that they can have that account was to have the record of the birth and the actions that this account number was agreed to do. Because they told them that you would do so much work while you were here, and that you would work to obtain these material things that they said that you needed. Whoever the fuck they are that thought that they had the right to do that, don't give them the right. This is the reason why we have to take away our power from fucking them. And ain't no paperwork gonna fucking do it. Because if it was, you wouldn't be having to wait on a lawsuit. You wouldn't have to go through the same shit that we still going through. You are in the same position that we are in with that paperwork.
Facts.
This is the reason why I try to show people on that pyramid scheme. This is how they think that they upper different levels out here. Police think that they got an upper level on the motherfucking citizen by their title.
By their VIP card.
by their VIP card.
And their guns.
How they thought how they was getting away from the system. But the system still got their fucking foot on the goddamn neck.
Yeah, dude, they want us to fucking fight. They want us to fight them. Like, they have armies ready to go. They've been trying to, what's it called? Provoke race wars and all kinds of wars. That's all they've been, you know, that's what they're ready for. They have all the weapons. They're just getting ready, waiting to use them.
Of course, all of that, that is exactly what they're trying to do. But the thing is that the law, now turn it around backwards, is the wall. And still, if you're abiding by the law, you're always going to hit the fucking wall.
Brick wall. It's a boundary. It's another fucking, just like you said, another hurdle.
It's another box.
It's another fucking box that they putting you in. Period. Because ain't no paperwork gonna get you fucking free. The only thing that's gonna get you free is the mindset. To let them know that, look, man, I ain't agreed to that shit in the first place. Y'all cannot make me be accountable to that. I'm not accountable to that name, even all the shit that I've been using. I do that shit in the trash. I don't use that shit.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying, dude. We need to get more females on the panel because the females are the ones who are raising the next generations, and that's the shit that we need to focus on. We need to focus on the next generations, spreading the knowledge.
Where everybody can say, fuck y'all paperwork. I'm free anyway. What you gonna do about it?
We're not doing that shit. We're not going. We got to start teaching ourselves how to deliver our own babies and getting back to the natural shit. Because that's what's away from. As long as they think that we need them for something, this is why they step their fucking shoe in our foot.
Yeah, we need it. We need to fucking learn how to
ask for a handout. You instead of going to them, filling out their paperwork.
I don't think that paperwork doing is moving you from the cotton field to the house.
That's it.
Yeah, we need to learn how to pull our own teeth and how to fucking, like you said, deliver our own babies, grow our own food, and lead our own nation.
You're always talking all this religious shit and they want to go to the creator. Die. Give us the pain to tell you die. How about that?
Now you ain't no cotton field, you're a house nigga now.
How about that shit? Go do the shit. Go do some shit. Nobody want to go through some shit because they think they better than shit. You're a piece of fucking shit. They a piece of shit thinking that this paperwork is any fucking thing. And you are left shit thinking that some paperwork gonna get you free.
Word up.
Because you got to ask who giving you the paperwork and telling you free.
You still going to the master.
He's out of here. He left already.
Hey,
it ain't about leaving because the energy is out here. He in the back. My God,
yeah, you're right.
You got to call. He gonna come right back.
Hey, knowledge.
I respect the God. I respect I learned so much from the God. But at the same time, I do so much shit right now without half the niggas who be telling me about paperwork, they be marveling me because I don't do it with none. They ain't got the balls to do it.
I do it on a daily basis with no paperwork.
With no fucking paperwork.
Almost exactly. Like pretty much everybody on this panel, we are all like literally in the infantile beginnings of how we fuck the system our own damn selves. Naughty has been doing it for a long fucking time. That's the reason why he gets like kind of emotional about it. But the thing is that like I kind of do trust Naughty in what he says because you know, over the past couple of hangouts, like when I have like listened to him, it's made absolute perfect sense. But the thing is that like that's his way of attacking the system, using the system for himself to fuck the system. You see what I'm saying? It's the reason why we're all getting into this electromagnetic energy, learning really about like what power is and where power comes from and where can we draw this from nature. It's literally up to us. We only have this short little amount of time to fucking learn something that we're gonna leave behind to our lineage. I got two boys. And by the time that they get older, I'm gonna pop the goddamn cherry on everything. Santa Claus, school, all that fucking shit. I don't want them to go through the same convoluted belief system. And belief systems is actually what's got us fucked up in the first place, is goddamn believing shit. Because I'll put it to you like this. Would you rather believe that your girl isn't cheating on you? Or would you rather know? Would you rather believe that your girl isn't cheating on you, or would you rather know? And in those two things right there, one is a lesser power, and that's fucking belief. So stop goddamn believing. Everybody, stop believing shit.
Don't believe in shit. Don't believe the hype.
Word.
You hear me? Get the fuck out of belief. Don't believe in no fucking shit outside of your no shit greater than you. Don't do it. No better. Would you want to believe in something greater than you, or know that you are the greatest people on the earth?
Damn right, man. It's the knowing. And the knowing is what gives you power. Because the knowledge is the power, not belief, not fucking Santa Claus. That shit don't give you power.
Fucking right. No belief. And I got down paper either. I listen to all the niggas. I be going, I was on a paperwork stroll. I'm not gonna lie. I know
I went down that road, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, what the fuck I'm doing, man?
My paperwork ain't, at the end of the day, man, I always said the same shit. That fucking paperwork ain't gonna do shit. If you don't get your ass up and do it, operate and know how to operate yourself, you got to know how to be able to tell the temperament of the officer who, if you do get pulled over by one of the fuck boys, to know how to deal with them. And then you got to know how to swindle your way out the situation, because you ain't gonna put yourself in something that you can't get out of, no matter what it is.
True that,
I knew
man.
About that paperwork. Because not all officers support that stuff. They don't know it. So you're gonna have to go to jail. You got to go to jail. You still going to jail. Still got to prove yourself. Still got to go before the judge, just like everybody else. And you still got to make that bond.
Then you got to do a lawsuit and wait on the lawsuit. You'll be waiting fucking 2 years. I keep sending you back to court and sending you, making you go through more cases.
Right.
Yeah, and that costs money going to court.
Right.
Now you got to go to court every day. You got to walk around with some paper. You gonna tell me I can't walk around with my shit on because he gonna know that I'm me, because I know that I'm their property. That's bullshit. How do you know that I'm yours because by the shit that I wear when this whole fucking world was mine? This is what I be talking about. When I'm so high, how you gonna make me pay for my land or my water?
They invalid to begin with, Huey. They invalid to begin with, you know.
Because whether you wear a dashiki or some jeans, it was all made with the same cotton. It came from the earth.
Same shit that I put here to make for my shit. I gave you the mindset to make it for me. Any car that was here, I gave them motherfuckers the mind how to make a car, so I can drive that bitch. Fuck out of here. That's how I operate. They be like, well, he just told me, don't stop letting people bring you back down, Huey. Stay up. Stay to your higher self and don't belittle yourself no matter what. Well, I'm going to fucking be the creator. Can't nobody tell me that I'm not. I'm going to fuck with you too. I'm not going to keep, I said it on the last screen. I'm going to stop giving my energy away to a nigga who don't want it. And I love it. I'm going to walk around, I swear, I'm about to think about going outside and walk around with my dick in my hand. So a nigga can't shoot me out. So they can't shoot my ass out. I'm free as a fucking animal. I am letting my dogs hang. So fucking mean.
Listen to the underlying things of like of what they're saying. Like you can't piss in public. Well, you know, in all actuality, that's naturalism. If I gotta pee, I'm gonna go find me a fucking tree. But if I can't, I'm gonna fucking piss right where the fuck I stand. You see what I'm saying? But how is that? A lot of people would get pissed off at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, so say if I had my two boys with me and we're walking down the road and all of a sudden this dude just fucking whips it out and takes a piss. You expect me to tell my boys not to like fucking look at that shit? If they're walking down the road and they got to piss, they're gonna fucking piss. How am I gonna tell this man that he can't fucking take a piss where he wants? You know what I'm saying?
When the dog will walk right up and piss right there.
Soon as you give them a little, hey, y'all ever heard this saying? Once you give a motherfucker an inch, then take a mile, right? So yeah, once you give a nigga a little bit of control, they gonna want all control, not just a little bit. I want to control what you think. I want to control what you see, how you utilize the words. I want to fucking know. I want to control everything. You just said, look, man, I'm gonna listen to your controller. I'm gonna follow the rules to the drivers, to the signs on the driver when you're driving on the road. You're gonna abide by the rules of the red and the green light. As soon as we do that shit, They be trying to jump into our motherfucking mind and control the where the fuck else they can control.
Yeah, with the hey, you can't do that shit. Hey, didn't you see the light was red? Hey, the light was green. Why aren't you going? You know, like, fuck all that shit.
Fuck all that shit.
And motherfuckers pulling you over. I mean, like, dude, like, I'm getting to the point of, like, where, like, literally, like, shit, I'm glad I don't have a gun. I'll be blowing motherfuckers' heads off for dumb shit. You gonna pull me over for not having a seatbelt on? Say goodbye to your fucking brain.
Say fuck.
That's not smart. That's not smart though. You gotta play.
Yeah, a lot of people would be like, Adam, that's fucking
there for a reason.
Hey, let me explain myself.
This country somewhat malleable is the fact that technically we should be able to amend laws and change laws within this country to make things better. Ideally, I think that's what this word game has been put in, even though when they initiated a lot of these contracts, they were a detriment to us. But then when you get into the whole fact that we don't have the gold and Queen Elizabeth run this shit and Masons play the good face and the bad face, like those issues are really directly in our environment. And like Nadi brought up Masons as far as the path that he took to do that. But at the same time, like Adam said earlier, we know these motherfuckers is two-faced. And it's part of their job to be on the corner with the Santa Claus outfit for the Salvation Army. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, they working on ways on how to utilize these contracts and spells to hurt people. So
hey, Red, let me say this right quick.
Go ahead, drop.
It's this right quick. About the clock back.
Really got shit because they always gonna hold us back.
Let me say this right quick, Red, because I'm about to get off here. I gotta clock back into this same shit we talking about. Now, what they doing is they locking us up and shit over. It ain't even laws. It's only like what 50 laws. It's legislations they pass, and this shit ain't even getting voted in or nothing. So like they say legit, but then you say legislations is they had just passed something that ain't even for the whole United States. It's just for that county or something. You won't even know it. Say it's legal where you at, right? You take a little vacation, man. You might get pulled over for something that's legal where you at. But since you there, you about to do 6-8 months just because they passed the legislation. Laws are supposed to get voted in. You know what I'm saying? The people supposed to say, okay, yeah, we gonna do this. Now they just doing it like they do taxes. Now they just put it on anything. They pass anything to hold us back. You know what I'm saying? They can pass a no loitering. Boom, legislated no loitering. You standing in front of a store, they come arrest your ass, give you a ticket and everything. That's not a law. They just legislated that shit. You know what I'm saying?
True that, Sir Top. And we all know the reason why loitering doesn't exist, so motherfuckers can't sell cigarettes. I mean, that's just plain and simple. You go to the store, the motherfucker outside the store, he already bought 2 packs of cigarettes. 1 pack is for him to smoke, the other pack is for him to make goddamn money off of. And that's exactly what they don't want.
They want to tax everything that you do. If you think of something yourself, if I was selling these right now, they would be mad because I ain't pay taxes. And the reason that I would have to pay a tax on it because I was utilizing their money. This is the reason why I'm giving away my shit for free. This is free fucking energy, free fucking currency. But then they'll say, well, you utilizing our copper and their crystals. Ain't shit y'all's. How do they claim all our natural shit? They claim water. They claim they created a way to fucking direct our waters to our neighborhood and charge us for free flow energy.
Yeah, I wanted to say we gotta watch out. We gotta watch out who we're talking to or talking around too, because Adam was you're talking about right now. You were saying fuck all that stuff and like you're just gonna shoot them or whatever, and I don't think that's not a good kind of
okay
talk.
yeah bro, let me talk at you a second. All right, so these people that are dressed in uniform,
can I finish real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
That's not good, dude, because there's a lot of fucking shit that's going on right now, and people are being censored, targeted and censored, and you're over here saying like we need to fight, we need to shoot people. That's not the right talk to be talking about, because no one here is trying to fucking hurt or anybody. We're trying to figure out how to get ourselves in a better position. And you saying like we need to shoot people up and all that shit, that's making us look bad who's interacting with you, because I don't agree with that.
Okay, well, don't. I'm not telling you to.
All right, that's
I'm
it. Just for the record.
Being reckless, like you don't want.
Yeah, for the record, you know, put that shit on spin and, you know, like fucking work, do it a little bit. The thing is, man, is fucking this is the shit that they serve, and if they're blindly
This
fucking,
is no joke.
Hold on.
yeah, it's not a fucking joke. Am I laughing? Are you laughing? Is anybody fucking laughing?
But we're not gonna take up arms against no motherfucking body.
Dude, you're making jokes over here.
Why not?
You're making jokes.
I'm just saying that shit. I'm just saying that shit's with me.
He can say what he wants. He can say what the fuck he wants. Freedom of speech. And why don't we bear arms? I got bare arms on right now. See, this is wrong with motherfuckers.
You put bare arms. I'm not saying that.
No,
nigga, that's another thing.
Hold on, let me say this.
John, Mr. John, let me tell you like this. These people
shit to these motherfuckers, right? Or getting right what was right. When these motherfuckers go and have meetings about dropping bombs on innocent kids and women every fucking day, and they literally do it.
Dressed in uniform, serving the system. Don't fucking forget that.
So who the fuck give them the right to choose who they gonna take out?
Yeah, I agree, dude. They have no right, but I'm just saying. Hey, I'm not saying he can't say what he's saying. All I'm saying is I don't agree with it. He could say whatever the fuck he wants.
Exactly. We all can say that. I'm just saying that, like, these people are serving something blindly instead of, like, looking into it. We all look crazy for trying to fucking describe this shit to them like, oh, you're a cop, but you're pulling me over for this. Oh, you're a cop, but you fucking busted down my cousin's fucking door and then took his ass to jail over some shit because he was trying to make some fucking money and feed his goddamn family. All because we're products of the fucking system and we're coming up in this shit. So fuck you. Fuck you and who you serve. That's what it is. I don't give a fuck if you don't even know what the fuck you're serving. Wake the fuck up like I did. And if you don't, then that's your own fucking fault. Bang.
Yeah, I agree. You gotta say it the right way though. You can't just fucking and come at them with guns. You gotta tell people the truth with the right way, kind of. I agree though. They're fucking people over. I'm not denying that shit.
Yeah, truly, kind of like voting saves, right? Because who the fuck on this panel votes? Do you vote?
No, the fucking electoral college. After I found out about that, when I was like fucking 17, I decided I was never gonna vote.
Yeah, so basically everything is against you from the moment that you come out the fucking warmth hole, dude. Everything is against you. So why not be against them? Fuck them.
It's a spiritual and mental warfare you got to take in mind, because like me personally, I would skip all that semantics, the rhetorics with the papers and shit, and you just deal with situations as they come to you. Like, we know that these contracts is put in place to really what they do is they tire someone out. Like, if you go through the processes, or if you want mass people to go through these processes with you, they really is trying to make it to where they got everything on paper to the fact to where you have to go through so much money and process and shit that usually you just give up and just mind your fucking business type shit, which is, it's really, you just got to find another way at it. Like, that whole going through paperwork is just one facet of someone saying that they feel like they're liberated. But when you in a society where the people around you, the brothers and sisters of your community, are still being subjugated, that shit is only a selfish act to look out for yourself. Here comes the Masons, because these motherfuckers walk around with their nose all up like they got science and they know about how the ins and outs and shit. But like Adam said earlier, this shit is just for motherfuckers to show one way and then to be another way. Therefore, we got a country that's supposed to be standing up for our rights, but real life is specialized into controlling people. And so that's hella negative. And so you just go up the damn pyramid chain and see who's at the top and then make your qualms with them. And then that shit should trickle down in succession for real, really.
And it's all been the same shit since Egypt. There is nothing new under the sun. We all get that. We all been in this shit for like 3 and something fucking years now. Like, there is nothing new under the sun. The phones that we're on, this shit existed in Egypt. All this shit, everything that is out there today, the computers, the lights, the fucking everything, all this shit existed in Egypt and even before Egypt. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing new under the sun. So it's just like, wow. So this shit's been going on for like 9,000 plus fucking years. So what's the problem with even fighting back about it?
I mean, are we really gonna go to war with China? Because that's what it's all about. China got the oldest everything, whether it be contracts, witchcraft, secret society, business, manufacturing. That all goes back to Asia. So really everything that America is doing, Europe doing, and any other country, that shit is under the foot of China. And we can't literally go to war with these motherfuckers. We can't really, like, maybe if someone comes up with a way to sue America for false advertisement, link that into Queen Elizabeth, and then link that into the Catholic Church, and then link that into China, then we got a case.
Okay, yeah. So all of that, man, literally all of that, all right? They couldn't have done it by themselves. It's rich elites that are black, white, yellow, whatever the fuck color that they are, blue, green, it don't make a fuck. They can't do it by themselves. How best are they to fucking control people other than finding somebody that's the same goddamn color as them? And then different colors to control the other people that are not of the color.
That's Masons for you. That's what the Masons are, agents.
Yeah, it's about a mindset. They have the same mindset, so they group together. They want to hold people down.
And of course, and they've been doing it. Well, this is my opinion. They've been doing it for like 9,000 plus years. So who makes a fuck? And they've been killing us for 9,000 plus years. The people on the goddamn bottom.
I want to say something about China. I think the reason why America is against China is because China does still have a lot of like they have their own culture still, and they're not. I mean, I do know that there's opposition everywhere, even in China, but I think China is really strong at keeping their culture and not really letting big government, corrupt them, and that's why I think the United States is trying to go against China, because there's a lot more people who don't agree with the lifestyle of America.
And that's why I disagree with you.
China is the most corrupted place.
How do you know that America is not in bed with China right now? How do you know that America is not in bed with China right now?
Word, America is made in China. And
yeah, I agree.
China is the most corrupted motherfuckers on the face of the earth. They got more human rights violations, fucking civil rights violations.
Yeah.
Pollution laws that was made by other motherfuckers.
Like we all know what happened to the kids.
Don't adhere to any laws. They just played a role as the imperial fucking order. And no one in Europe and nobody in America is got the balls to say that shit out loud. That's why North Korea and Trump is good, because Trump knows Trump is KKK. The KKK have a North Korean political outpost somewhere in America, because white supremacy and North Korea is one and the same. So it's like, when you get down to it, it's really Asia's foot that is either going to allow people to come up with better ways, or they're just going to storm through. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what the issue is. So I think that the people in America have a choice to be like, are we our own country, or are we still going by these old ass contracts that has Queen Elizabeth owning more property in the world than any other company, and then the Catholic Church owning probably the second most property or intellectual property, and then China being owed by everybody money. They invented the gunpowder, and that's no reason why there's no surprise why the Tartarian got the best fucking armed rifle. The AK-47 is like the most popular machine gun in the world. Them motherfuckers ain't going nowhere. It's just the fact that they out of touch, and they can't. It's like you creating a robot and you want to destroy the robot, but this motherfucker keep coming up with interesting shit every day. And that's us here in America as slaves. And as soon as they got our brains mapped where they could duplicate and replicate what goes on in America somewhere else, they're gonna fuck this place up probably. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and the people that are already in power, they're gonna fucking let it happen too. Because what I'm saying is that all